as we have Riker Karimski coming up on mat number 4 at 160 pounds. Karimski taking on Hayden Friedrichsen of Urbandale. As while we were away, Joe Pins of Dubuque Hempstead picked up a fall in his quarterfinal round in 3 minutes and 49 seconds over Christian Stanek of Cedar Rapids Xavier. So in the semifinals tonight, Pins will take on Brock Espelin of Des Moines East.
And that'll be a good one. We saw Espelin upset or win his match in overtime. That was a great match, so looking forward to calling that match tonight, or at least watching it. All right, underway here on mat number 4, right in front of us. We've got the short, stocky bundle of energy, Riker Karimski, taking on the long, lean Hayden Friedrichsen, the Jayhawk from Urbandale. Karimski out on a low single. And let's see if he can dump Hayden Friedrichsen to his backside. He's got him posted on his left hip. Nice job there, Zach. Good way to start. Good low single, cutting across to a double, and keeping everything tight.
Yeah, he kind of just switched his level right there from, going from the thigh to the ankle down below, and then switching his pressure to the other side when he cut across. And very nice job, because as his opponent was just looking to kind of stay upper body and pull him up on top of him. So very good job by Karimski.
And Karimski now will go optional start as they went off the edge of the mat. And he's going to make that triangle, put it right in the middle of Friedrichsen's back, and he's going to cut Friedrichsen loose. Friedrichsen is a senior for the Jayhawks, and he's 35-5. Karimski now in on another low shot, same as before. Let's see if he can finish it. He's climbing the ladder on Friedrichsen, and Friedrichsen's going to pull him up with an underhook. So Friedrichsen showing a little bit of strength there. Karimski's going to drop in on another single. He's going to miss his mark, but he's going to hit Friedrichsen with the go behind. Let's see if he can cut across to a double. Nice down block by the tall, lanky Jayhawk. And Karimski's going to pick up the right leg, and let's see if he can back trip. He's going to try to cut across to a double. Boy, that's a strength move right there, Zach. Trying to cut across to a double when Friedrichsen's in a long down block. Friedrichsen now a down block. His chest is on top of the back and neck of Karimski. Karimski's going to pull him in and tighten that grip on the right knee, and see if he can turn that into a 2 right on the edge of the mat. 28 seconds left to go, first period. Karimski trying to score another takedown here, and a long down block by Friedrichsen. A lot of leverage there by the Jayhawks, Zach. And when you're short and stocky like Karimski, trying to pull in that long lever of Friedrichsen, that takes a lot of strength.
And over here on mat number 5, Jake Hush taking the mat for the Bobcats, as Hush taking on Blake Underwood of Valley West Des Moines. We did not see that match in the dual meet on Wednesday with Western Dubuque and Valley West Des Moines. Still no score. Minute 33 left. Hush is going to go to the blood corner with a mat burn on the bridge of his nose.
And off the edge of the mat, that was Friedrichsen. Hayden Friedrichsen's first shot. His time expired. And it did not hit the mark there, as Karimski in a nice down block, and that's going to be the end of the first period. So it'll be Karimski's choice. He's going to choose down to start period number 2, leading 2-1. And let's see, he's going to go to a tripod stand-up, outside stand-up, and try to split the hands of Friedrichsen. And Friedrichsen's going to lift and return Karimski and work those good hand controls, Zach, on that stand-up, and make sure your hips stay low.
He's got to continue just to weather the storm of his strength right now, because that's really what he's using. Friedrichsen's just continue to try to bull rush him, and he's really, really strong on his hips and upper body here. So Karimski's got to continue to do a nice job of trying to split his hands when he comes to his feet, and he's just getting those ties in there really well once he gets to his feet.
And you got to watch the length of Friedrichsen as he's trying to put a drive cradle, near side cradle in on Karimski, trying to curl him up. Friedrichsen's got his head in the right rib cage of Riker, and he's going to try to curl him up and lock up that near side cradle. To Riker Karimski, you got to be very careful right here not to give up by any back points. Back to action we go. Mat number 4, 1:14 left to go. In period number 2, Riker Karimski up now 3-1 on a 1-point escape. So cleared the hands of Friedrichsen, and then Friedrichsen basically cut him loose. Karimski in on a low shot again, switches off to a single. He's going to try to back trip Friedrichsen. Friedrichsen right back to that down block. Hard whizzer on the right of Karimski. Karimski latching onto that right leg of Friedrichsen. And let's see how long our official lets them go in this position. He's letting them go a long time. There's a stalemate.
Over on mat number 5, 50 seconds left to go in this first period. Still no score with Jake Hush and Blake Underwood. Hush from Western Dubuque, Underwood from Valley, West Des Moines. As they're tied up with 35 sweeps or a high crotch attempt by Hush, as it's going to be fought off there by Underwood. 27 seconds left to go. Now a shot fake or shot attempt by Underwood. Hush fights that off. 20 seconds left to go. Still no score here. First period. Quarterfinals at 170 pounds. Jake Hush with a 2-1 overtime win yesterday in his first round match, as he's looking to advance to the semifinals, as is Riker Karimski.
2 seconds left. Go ahead, Jamie.
First period over with Hush and Underwood.
Second period over with Karimski and Friedrichsen, and it's 3-1. Riker Karimski finds himself in a dogfight with the Jayhawk, who is 35-5, and it's going to be Friedrichsen's choice to start period 3, and he's going to choose down. So we'll see if Karimski can ride out Friedrichsen. Nice tight waist by the senior Bobcat, as he's got Friedrichsen belly down in the middle of the mat. Friedrichsen trying to set up a sit-out, and Karimski doing a nice job keeping Friedrichsen's hips pasted to the mat. Now Karimski will hit a crossface from right to left. Friedrichsen will sit out, turn in, and Karimski will drop down on a double. He's going to have to be very careful here not to give up 2, as Friedrichsen's going over the top of Karimski, trying to look for that ankle, turn that into a scramble position. And Karimski does a nice job keeping his head up, keeping his legs back. Nice breakdown by Karimski as he's got a chicken wing in on the right side of Friedrichsen. Let's see if he can load that up for some back points. Great position to be in, Zach, if you're Riker Karimski, as he's got Friedrichsen belly down, working a chicken wing on the right side.
Yeah, right now he's got a lot of pressure forward right there on his, Friedrichsen's basically neck and head. So he's doing a nice job. That's exactly where you want to sit. And you talk about this all the time with short time, is if you're going to give up any points, give up 1, not 2, and make this a tied match.
Karimski on top, 1:10 ride, a very physical ride by the senior from Western Dubuque, trying to punch his ticket to the semifinals here, the number 3 seed at weight class 160. And so far, he's been doing a great job with the ride on top. Very physical, 35 seconds left to go. Karimski once again working a chicken wing on the right side. Referee talking to Karimski about using the chicken wing. He's got it loaded up. He's taking a peek at the clock. And now Friedrichsen will roll the wrist out, take the wing away. Again, Karimski maintaining that tight waist with the left, hard chop with the right. Friedrichsen has not had an answer for Karimski at all here. 13 seconds, gentlemen. And Riker Karimski, 10 seconds now away from a trip to the semifinals in Class 3A at weight class 160. And that's going to do it right there. Riker Karimski wrestling a great third period there, Jamie and Zach, as he controlled that whole third period with a tough ride. He's going to advance with a hard-fought 3-1 win.
Yeah, great job there by Riker Karimski, is getting the win, getting into the semifinals later tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Over on mat number 5, it's 1-0 in favor of Blake Underwood, as Underwood with a 1-point escape to start this. As an escape to start this second period by Underwood. And now we're going to have, staying on mat number 4, it's going to be Devin Ludwig of Western Dubuque, as Ludwig will be taking on Destin Schroeder of Newton.
Well, Jamie, that match on mat number 5 looks like it's going to last about a half an hour with that blood time back and forth.
Yeah, Jake Hush with that mat burn on the bridge of his nose, and once you get those, they do not seal up.
I'm hoping we can see some tape across the bridge nose around the head. That's always fun to watch.
When it gets to that point, we've seen all kinds of tape jobs to try to stop blood once you run out of that 5-minute blood time. Well, underway on mat number 4 with Devin Ludwig taking on a very stout-looking Destin Schroeder from Newton, who's a junior at 36-4. So Ludwig will have his work cut out for him here. Very short, stocky, heavy legs, heavy upper body, heavy shoulders. There's a slide by Ludwig. Using his quickness, there's a 2-point takedown. That's one way to beat the strength there, Zach. And you get out to the side and snap that arm and hit that slide by.
Yeah, he hit a nice shot right there, and once again, pressure forward and hit it at the perfect time and basically landed him right on his face. So that's a really, really nice job right there.
Up on top is Devin Ludwig, 104 left and counting, first period. Inside wrist by Ludwig on the left side of Schroeder. He's trying to roll that out to a bar. Let's see if he can take that wrist out to a bar. Schroeder's going to back over it. Now hard chop by Ludwig. Getting the ability, and Ludwig's going to cut Schroeder loose. Not sure if I like that. You're on top dominating the ride there, and he's going to cut him loose with 40 seconds left to go.
Still a 1-0 lead over there for Blake Underwood of Valley West Des Moines. As at one point escape, he was in on the leg. He was in on the leg of Hush, and that's 5 seconds left to go in the second period. It'll be Hush's choice to start the third. I think the wrestler from Iowa City Liberty over here is going to win by a forfeit, as Will Jefferson of Bettendorf picked up a tech fall yesterday, 15-0, and Ashton Barker of Iowa City Liberty is going to get a forfeit.
Maybe not making weight. It's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Boy, that's unbelievable. You hardly ever see that. So we'll have to do a little research and see if we can find out what happened. In the meantime, Ludwig's going to pick up another 2-point takedown on a slide-by as first period runs out. It's going to be Ludwig's choice to start period number 2, and he's going to choose down.
And in case you're wondering, Jake Hush is back in the blood corner.
You might get your wish there, Zach.
On mat number 5.
You might get your wish with a around the face and headgear tape job. We'll say on mat number 4 with the outstanding senior from Western Dubuque, Devin Ludwig, trying to join Riker Krimsky in the semifinals, which we'll have later tonight for you. Back to neutral we go as Ludwig scores a 1-point escape. Guy's got a front headlock on Schroeder. Let's see if he can snap him down. Heavy on the head here. He's going to snap him down and try to attack that right leg, and off the edge of the mat they go.
Jake Hush chooses down to start period number 3. He trails 1-0 as we're back to action. Caution to start. Now we're going to get another caution. Were they both on Underwood?
Yes, they were.
So that's 2 cautions on Blake Underwood of Valley West Des Moines. One more would be a point for Jake Hush. So could have gave him another one there as he started a little bit early. So Hush has to come away here, get away to tie this match up 1-1.
And with 1:05 left to go in period number 2, Devin Ludwig hit with a stalling call as Schroeder took a couple of long shots, and now another long shot by Schroeder. Nice snap and go behind by Ludwig. He's going to go up 7-1 now.
1-point escape for Jake Hush over on mat number 5. He's tied the match up 1-1 with a minute and a half left to go, and now Underwood is bleeding.
Tell you what,
I don't think they got a big enough jar of Vaseline over there to try to stop that bleeding over there. So the other thing I was going to say about this, I would like to see this room at Western Dubuque with these guys that are right now in the quarterfinals and making it to the semifinals and with leads or at least tied right here. But I bet you those go-rounds in that room are pretty good with those guys.
The wrestler from Bettendorf tore his ACL yesterday in that 15-0 win.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
So going to be Ashton Barker winning by injury default. So Iowa City Liberty, their first ever state qualifier and their first ever match won down here yesterday by Ashton Barker. Now he's going to be the school's first state place winner as he will reach and wrestle in the semifinals later today.
That's a pretty good deal. Wow, the second period winds down. Devin Ludwig on top, 7-1. And we're going to period number 3, neutral position. And Schroeder picked neutral. Didn't want to go back down under Ludwig, so we're going back to neutral. Ludwig has been warned for stalling. And there's a long single shot by Schroeder. First shot that's hit its mark in this first 4 minutes of this match. So we'll see if Ludwig can work his way around Schroeder. Got to be very careful there. He tried to hit Schroeder with the go behind and missed his mark right there. And 128 and counting, we're back to neutral.
Here's Underwood in on a shot on Hush. He's deep. He's got Hush turned down to his hip. Jake Hush has to try to get his hips back up, see if he can cast himself around the backside of Blake Underwood. Minute left to go here in this third period. A whizzer attempt by Hush, but Underwood's going to pick up the 2-point takedown. And Jake Hush is going to go down 3-1 here with 55 seconds left to go.
Devin Ludwig with another 2-point takedown on the go-behind. He's going to go up now 9-1. He's working on a major decision. The amount of points right here don't matter. What matters right now is you win this match and you get yourself to the semifinals. So Ludwig on his way to the semifinals, 45 seconds away.
30 seconds left to go with Hush. Hush back up to his feet. It's now 3-2. 25 seconds left to go. We'll keep it right here with Jake Hush and Blake Underwood. Hush is going to have to go as Underwood will be blocking off here. A sweep single attempt by Hush. Fought off by Underwood. He'll have to keep reset. Is now front headlock from their feet by Blake Underwood. 10 seconds left to go. Jake Hush has got to find something here in these last 10 seconds. He's going to take another shot. Fought off by Underwood. They go off the edge of the mat with 4 seconds left to go in this match. And it looks like Jake Hush, he gets a miracle here. 4 seconds. Not a lot of time to score here. He's going to try to throw, and that's going to do it. Jake Hush is going to lose that match 3-2. As he'll now go to the backside, he'll take on Tristan Duncan from Norwalk coming up later in this round.
And over on mat number 4, Devin Ludwig with a 1-point penalty there, stalling on Schroeder. It's going to be a 10-1 win for Devin Ludwig, and he will punch his ticket to the semifinals. And I'm not sure who his opponent. We'll have that for you here in just a minute. But a great match there by the senior from Western Dubuque. He's seeded number 2, and so far he has made that seeding stand up. So great job there by Devin Ludwig. He will join Riker Krimsky in the semifinals for Coach Cleary and company and the Western Dubuque Bobcats.
Yeah, great job there that time by Ludwig. Gets the win. Let's see if they have his opponent yet.
They're about ready to finish on mat number 2 with 13 seconds left, and looks to me like Glenwood Mower is up 5-3.
So that'll be Ludwig's. What mat was that on, Zach?
Mat number 2 that just finished right over there with
Mower.
Yep.
So Mower will win. So that'll be a number 2 versus number 3 seeded in the tournament, meeting up in the semifinals. Just how they seeded it there. As we'll have a little bit of a break. They're going to wrestle all of these matches, which I believe they're going to have just about all of them called here before too long. Then they'll come back with the second round Consolations, where we will have Dawson Bierman at 113 pounds. As Bierman coming up in that round will be taking on Jackson Bresson of Ankeny Centennial. And then we'll have Elijah Demmer from Western Dubuque at 152. He'll take on Kyle Heffley of Iowa City High. Riker Karimsky in the semifinals. He'll wrestle later today. Jake Hush will take on Tristan Duncan of Norwalk. And then, of course, Devin Ludwig will take on Brett Moore of Glenwood. So stay with us. We'll be back with more of the 2019 Iowa High School Wrestling State Championships. You're listening to it on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Community Insurance in Edgewood is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action. For all of your auto, farm, business, and home insurance, Community Insurance in Edgewood cheering you on to victory.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, the world's largest provider of crop inputs and services. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop to profit from their experience.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Himes Awards provides high-quality awards and custom laser engraving for any occasion. Himes Awards, located inside the Pro Shop of Lightning Lanes in Manchester. Stop in or go to himesawards.com.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the U.S., is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. With access to the most diverse genetic and trait offerings in the world, Beck's provides farmers with the right products for their farm. Place a Beck's seed order. Contact your local seed dealers, John McMillan in Aurora, Adam Reth in Manchester, and Russ Funky in Dyersville.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the game. Best of luck from everyone at Hillside Sports Bar and Grill in Monticello.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan is the go-to spot for all of your farm equipment and servicing needs. A servicing dealer for farm and outdoor power consumer lines such as Bad Boy Power Mowers, Bush Hog, Woods, Dixon, Kohler engines, Big Dog mowers, and more. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan wishes the best of luck to all area athletes.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Moyle Rental Services has the equipment you need to get your jobs done, from skid loaders to high-reach forklifts, man lifts, and more. Stop by and speak with Jason at Moyle Rental Services on Rocky Ridge Road in Manchester.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Come to the Palace Saloon in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere while cheering on your favorite teams. The Palace Saloon in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor with a wide range of services for residential, commercial, agricultural, and sales, installation, and service of solar and wind energy systems. Contact Wolf Cool Electric in Delhi today for a free estimate.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
Rivers Edge Construction wishes all the area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester today.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Angela Weinkoff with Wapsie Insurance Services in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Wapsie Insurance Services can come up with a plan for you.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Anyone can win a game, but it takes a lot more to be a champion. It takes hard work, dedication, and teamwork. That's what the athletes and teams of the area bring to every game, and it's what Champion Seed does as well with its all-star dealer team. Don't just play to win. Plant champion. Finish stronger.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Back into the state wrestling tournament. Jamie, Roger, and Zach along with you. Aiden Noonan going to be up on mat number 4 as we're jumping right into Class 1A quarterfinals. Noonan taking on the number 2 seed from Denver, as that is Brooks Meyer in the number 2 seed, as there's a nice little go-behind by Aiden Noonan. He's going to return Meyer to the mat, pick up a 2-point takedown.
Jamie, you told me yesterday to buy a book, and my book is still wrong at 1A 126. All right, wrong. My book is wrong. Okay, we'll get it figured out. I'll watch Zach's book. Anyway.
He can't win.
Anyway, I can't win for losing. Here we go. Great go behind there by Noonan. And Noonan's going to get tested right here with Brooks Meyer. He's a sophomore at 37-8. And Aiden Noonan, a sophomore at 45-0. Unbelievable record here for a sophomore. For Coach Andrews at Cascade here. And Noonan out early with that nice go behind. And he's working hard. He's got a crossbody right in on the right side. Meyer from Denver, I tell you what, he is balled up right now and being very defensive. Like to get a stalling call on Meyer, as he is not doing anything underneath, but sitting on all fours and just challenging Noonan right now. Noonan right now is going to step over with his right. He's going to put double legs in. He slaps a cross half Nelson in on the left side of Meyer. He might have Meyer going to his back. Brooks Meyer's working to get his chest down. Noonan's driving that half Nelson. Let's see if he can curl Meyer up. He's got a deep half Nelson, and that is elbow right around the head of Brooks Meyer. Meyer is in trouble. Noonan in great shape right here. Meyer trying to block off Noonan, the sophomore Cougar. Fall right there. Fisher a little bit slow getting over to the side. There's the fall right there by Aiden Noonan. He's going to win by fall in 147. Same exact time that it took to pin Colin Kodum from West Sioux. 147 has worked well for the sophomore from Cascade, as he will advance to the semis. What a match. And I tell you what, we can quickly see why he's 47-0. Ice cold veins right there, not shook by the second-seeded Brooks Myers. Noonan went out, and I think he's got wrestling with a chip on his shoulder, gentlemen.
I think so. You know, like you said, he came in unseeded. Nobody really gave him a chance to come in here and make any noise here, but he certainly is right now as he gets that win and really dominated the entire time. So great job by Aiden Noonan getting himself into the semifinals, upsetting the number 2 seed as he will advance to the semifinals. Well, we have a break. Who's our next wrestler? Is it Nolan Noonan?
132, yes, indeed.
Nolan Noonan at 132. But we do know Quincy Happel's next opponent, as it'll be Brooks Meyer from Denver, as he will cross bracket and go take on Quincy Happel. Jacob Moore of Denver, keeping an eye on him as well. He's just getting underway on that mat that Noonan was on, as he's taking on Trey Lashbrook of AGWSR. So we'll be back with Nolan Noonan in just a little bit. You're listening to the 2019 Iowa High School State Wrestling Championship from KMCH Sports.
Barron Motor Supply is proud to support all area athletes and coaches. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Barron Motor Supply in Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parent Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood would like to congratulate Al Bushaw on his retirement after many years in the parts department and welcomes Gene Miller to the staff. The parts open house is coming March 11th through the 15th at Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Food always tastes better when made by the fireside. Stop in before or after the game and enjoy some appetizers, a sandwich, or one of their delicious pizzas. Fireside Pub and Steakhouse, a warm and comfortable atmosphere in Manchester.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play as they understand all the hard work it takes for a winning season. Good luck from all the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt with the City of Manchester.
If you are planning a new construction project, you should contact the knowledgeable sales team at Revoswell Truss and Lumber in Marion. With over 150 years of experience and free delivery to almost anywhere in Eastern Iowa, Revoswell Truss and Lumber is the trusted choice for building materials.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
If you want more yield, the answer is A, Pioneer Brand A-Series soybeans. That answer has arrived in Iowa with the highest yielding varieties they have ever introduced. A-Series soybeans are packed with outstanding yield potential and strong agronomics, and they're backed by hundreds of local yield trials to take your soybean yield to new levels. Learn more at pioneer.com/A-Series and go talk to your local Pioneer sales representatives Norm Pottabaum and Eric Rave at their new state-of-the-art facility on the west side of Manchester along Burrington Road. Pioneer, with you from the word go.
The City of Manchester is making it easier for you to stay up to date with what's happening in Manchester. You can now sign up for the city's email newsletter to stay in the loop. We will be sharing updates, news, and information to email subscribers on a regular basis. This includes everything from knowing what to expect from this year's street construction to when public meetings will occur, plus so much more. You can sign up on the city's website at manchester-ia.org. Simply scroll to the bottom of the homepage and click subscribe to e-newsletter. We are excited to be able to bring this information to Manchester residents on a regular basis, and we look forward to keeping Manchester moving in a great direction.
February is Customer Appreciation Month at Sherman's Implement in Dyersville and Monticello. The whole month of February, you can save 15% off filters, 10% off parts, and 5% off oil. Join Sherman's Implement for refreshments the week of February 18th through the 23rd. Save time and call in your order, and they'll have it ready for you to pick up. Check out their website at shermans.com. Don't miss the great savings during Customer Appreciation Month, the entire month of February at Sherman's Implement in Dyersville and Monticello.
Back into the state wrestling tournament. Jamie, Roger, and Zach back along with you. Nolan Noonan, another Noonan versus Denver matchup over on mat number 1, as he will be taking on Gabriel Lewis of Denver. Over on mat number 1, younger brother Aiden Noonan picked up a fall in 147 over number 2 seeded Brooks Meyer of Denver. Now Nolan Noonan taking on the number 3 seed Gabriel Lewis.
Jamie, this will be a tough one, another tough one for the Cascade Cougars. As you said, Lewis, the 3rd seed, he's coming into the tournament at 46-1, so tough cookie there. But we saw what Aiden Noonan did with Brooks Meyer from Denver, so see if he can follow suit on mat number 1. And we are just underway. There's the handshake. Nolan Noonan will be wearing the green leg bands. We've got those blue and gold Cascade Cougar singlets on with the white band down each side. Denver's sporting their dark black singlets with the maroon piping across the back, the Cyclone logo. And Gabe Lewis will have the red leg bands today. So we are we are underway and ready to go. There's a long shot by Lewis. Nice front headlock by Noonan. Now Kelly by Lewis. And he's going to pull his head out and pick up the first 2-point takedown. That was really smooth there, Zach.
Yeah, Noonan had a lot of pressure going forward right there, and he just got underneath his hips and dumped him to his side and popped his head out. So it was a good shot by Lewis, and Noonan just got to continue to keep his feet moving side to side.
109 and counting. Gabe Lewis up on top. And Lewis is a junior for the Cyclones. And Denver wrestling in the state duels on Wednesday. So Lewis having some matches, getting a lot of matches here at the state tournament. 51 seconds and counting. Lewis up on top now with the crossbody right on the left. Looking for a power half Nelson on the left also. Trying to expose the hips of Noonan. Noonan does a nice job kicking that leg free. And we'll see if he can get to his feet. Claw ride by Lewis. Knee slide to a stand-up by Noonan. Front trip by Lewis. And Noonan will find himself back on the mat. Another knee slide by Noonan. Forward pressure by Lewis, making it very difficult for Noonan to get to his feet. Nice job. I like the movement there by the senior from Cascade.
Yeah, he's got to continue to just keep moving. I think, with his gas tank, he continues to move here. He might find himself on top in a scramble situation. So doing a nice job off the bottom. Quick stand-up right there, right off the whistle to his feet, and trying to get his hips away from him right now.
And off the edge of the mat they go. Nice movement again by Noonan as he almost had a scramble on the edge of the mat, but Lewis picked him up and hipped him off. So we'll go right back to the middle of the mat with 16 seconds left. There's a nice stand-up. Noonan to his feet. Lewis will drop in on a single. Nice down block by Noonan. 9 seconds left to go. There's a 1-point escape. Great job by Nolan Noonan, keeping this match close, and I think that's a good strategy for him.
Right now you really see Lewis coming out a little bit slow pace, and Noonan's really keeping the high pace right now. So I think if he continues to keep with that high pace, he's got a really good chance right here of keeping this close and winning this match.
And it's going to be Noonan's choice. He's going to defer over to Lewis, and Lewis will choose down to start period number 2. So we'll see what Noonan can do on top. A sit-out turn-in by Lewis, and Noonan will jump from the right side to the left side, tries to slap a half Nelson in on the left side of Lewis, and Lewis now in a sit-out turn-in looking for a two-point reversal here as he's going to turn and face Noonan, latch onto Noonan's left leg. Now we're in a scramble situation. Lewis is trying to elevate the left leg and come out the back door of Nolan Noonan. Noonan doing a great job staying heavy on top of the neck and shoulders. Now Noonan draped over the back, grabs the right ankle, now over the top, threaded through the legs, locked up as Nolan Noonan, as Lewis now elevates Noonan. Knee slide by Lewis. He's going to come out the back door and look for a 2-point reversal out of it. Noonan still stuffing the head of Lewis. No point exchange there. 1:11 left to go. Might be a 1-point escape. Give him 1 and not 2, Nolan Noonan. Lewis is going to dive in on a single. Again, a scramble, still no change. Great job by Nolan Noonan to hang on here. And he's hanging on for dear life right here as Lewis now will step through and spike the right heel of Aiden Noonan. Noonan still draped over the back, threaded through the legs of Gabe Lewis. And I think Noonan's going to have to bail out right here. There's the 2-point reversal by Lewis. Boy, what a scramble that was. That was a minute and 40-second scramble. Minute 20-second scramble there, Zach. And Nolan Noonan ended up giving up 2.
It just ended up not keeping his hips high right there in that scramble situation. You continue to talk about whoever has the highest elevation usually wins in those scramble situations. And Lewis ended up getting a little bit higher right there than Noonan and ended up picking up 2 points.
And Nolan Noonan got to go to the blood corner there as he will get that nose checked out. And we're going to stop the referee's going to stop the blood time. And it will be Noonan will have to go down. And Lewis, actually, they're wiping off both wrestlers here. Lewis might have a cut on his lip there that they're taking care of. Putting some Vaseline on. Again, we want to kudos out to the Iowa State student athletic trainers here. They have been busy and doing a fantastic job. Got Coach team doctor here, Dennis Zachary, always does an outstanding job and looks over. He's a big wrestling fan. Matter of fact, I think he had a son, a medalist, wrestle for Dowling. Was that last year? Or last year, a year ago, a couple years ago? Outstanding wrestler for Dowling Catholic.
I believe he was a state champion, actually.
I think so. So a big wrestling fan is the team doctor, Dr. Dennis Zachary. Always does a great job, and he loves wrestling. All right, back to action we go.
Underwood, Riley, right, Denver. Hamilton of Underwood, right of Denver.
All right, here we go. Back to action. Got the Vaseline on the lips, cotton up the nose, and we are ready to go. 28 seconds left to go in period number 1. Period number 2 with 19 seconds left.
Couple updates here with some matches that people wanted us to follow along with throughout this tournament. As Cale Happel of Lisbon, he won by injury default in 3 seconds. At 106 pounds, had a quick request to follow Damon Houston of Midland. He won by fall in 1 minute and 17 seconds. Jacob Moore of Denver lost 8-0, major decision against Trey Lashbrook from AGWSR.
Right there, Roger. Noonan comes to his feet. He body locks him, locked hands. The referee missed it, but ended up getting 1 point right there.
And over on mat number 2, it's going to be Grant Hager of Beckman taking on Lawson Losi of Riceville here in the quarterfinals at 138.
Well, back to the blood corner goes Gabe Lewis and Nolan Noonan getting a break here. Lewis, I think it's his lips and nose. They're taking care of it. But let's spy over. Noonan and Lewis are on mat number 1. Hager and Losi are on mat number 2. So we'll slide over to mat number 2 and see what Grant Hager can do with Losi. He's a freshman at 36-8. So Hager, the senior, Jamie, you'd like to think the senior can just count on that experience and just get after this freshman Wildcat from Wrightsville.
Yeah, he certainly would. And, hopefully he can start off. You just got to get on the board. And that's what Hager's trying to do. Just get off the whistle here and get that takedown, get that early takedown, and try to just build on that lead throughout this match.
Well, back to action on mat number 1 now. We got the blood time taken care of. And it's going to be a switch attempt by Noonan. Boy, almost had a switch to a hip heist. Well, if he'd have got that, it's been a 2-point reversal and back points. And Lewis showing some good scramble ability there as they popped his hips right back on top of Noonan. And no point exchange, but it's 4-2 with 1:38 left to go in that match.
Over here on mat number 2, Hager is continuing to hit shots after shot after shot on Losi and just not able to connect right now. So he's doing a nice job. You know, he's getting slowed down with wrist ties and can't get himself free and separated to continue to hit those shots.
Over on mat number 1, a knee slide through a stand-up and then a front trip again by Lewis. Lewis very slow coming back to the middle of the mat. Very, very slow. And he's got a tape job on his upper lip, I think, to keep it from bleeding. And there's Noonan. Knee slide to a stand-up, front trip by Lewis. Lewis is going to put a cross body right in and go under both arms of Noonan. And crab ride now by Lewis. And we're going to get a stalemate, and then we're going to get blood time.
Mat number 2 over here, Hager ends up 0-0 after the first period. He's going to go on top as he deferred over to Losi, and he chose down.
Blood time again. As that Band-Aid, as that tape came off of Lewis, so there he goes back to the blood corner.
Right now, Hager's getting a little bit high. He's out front in a front headlock. He's got to continue to stay heavy right there, and Losi's just kind of sitting there with his head on the mat so he can get some time, but he's got to continue to stay heavy before he gives up 1-point escape. He's got to try to find his way back around Losi, which he's trying right now, and I think he's getting to his feet, getting close to a 1-point escape. As he continues to wrestle here on the edge of the mat, losing some control here. I think it's going to be 1-point escape, and he does lose control. So 1-0 Losi in the second period with 1:18 to go.
Well, we're back to action on mat number 1. A sit-out turn-in, an attempted stand-up by Noonan, as that should be stalling against Lewis as he's hanging on to the leg of Noonan, and Noonan trying a hard crossface. Now Lewis up to his feet, and he's going to back trip Noonan. Noonan tries to come out of that with a scramble, tries to put a standing front cradle, drive cradle in on, and we're going to get a stalemate right there. Boy, now he calls a stalemate. Just as Noonan was trying to get to a scramble situation, the referee called stalemate. And Coach Andrews not happy about that at all.
Go
ahead.
Over here on mat number 2 is still 1-0 with Losi. Hager's got a lot of forward pressure moving, and he got that stall call, which is about his 6th shot right there, and he's on the edge of the mat. He's in deep. He's got to pull him back in.
Sorry, guys. Aiden Noonan with the reversal. He has Gabe Lewis on his back. He's going to pick up 2 in back points. Nolan Noonan is going to pull the upset right here. If he can hold that position with 5 seconds left to go in the match, he's got back points. And I said Lewis was coming back to the mat slow. Let's see if he gets 2. No back out of that. No back points. Oh boy, guys.
Whoa. He was
no back points at all. That is unbelievable.
And right when he said that, Hager does a nice job snap and spin, picking up 2 points, going up 2-1 with 11 seconds left.
And Nolan Noonan's going to jump right in on a single. Hard whizzer by Lewis. Great job by Noonan. Let's see if he can windmill limp arm out of that whizzer. Nolan Noonan's going to slide out of it, scrambled by Lewis as he reaches through and grabs the left heel. No points there, as Gabe Lewis still has he's got the right heel of Nolan Noonan. Noonan stepping over Lewis.
Okay.
He's got it hooked. Let's see if he can hook both legs of Gabe Lewis. There's 30 seconds left to go. What a match here by the senior from Cascade trying to pull the upset. Lewis hanging on to it. Nolan Noonan has the legs hooked. Gabe Lewis hanging on to the right knee of Nolan Noonan. No points yet. Our official's not going to wave it off. Nolan Noonan thinks he has 2 here as he is in deep on top of Gabe Lewis. He's got to split the legs. He's got him hooked right now. That's got to be 2. Coach Andrews calling for 2. 4 seconds left to go. Official's going to wave it off as Gabe Lewis hangs on to the right knee. No points there. And officials are going to confirm. Boy, oh boy, he's going to wipe it off. Unbelievable, guys. That's 2. That is 2.
Oh, my.
Nolan Noonan had 2 on the near fall, had 2 on the takedown, not going to get the call, and he is wrestling his heart out right here.
I think right here, Noonan continues to have all of the confidence right now. Lewis is really, really slow off the mat.
A 1-point escape at the end of that second period over there by Lawson Losi. So that ties the match up 2-2. So Hager chooses down to start period number 3, and he's tied up 2-2. Should be stalling here on Losi as he's not returning. He got in on the leg, and he's just holding on to the leg. Now the 1-point escape for Grant Hager. He goes up 3-2 here with 40 seconds left to go in period number 3.
On mat number 5, we had Brady Henderson from Northland taking the mat against Cameron Black from Newman Catholic. So We got 3 barn burners going on right now. Mat number 5 just underway. And we're going to period number 5. Unbelievable. Gabe Lewis taking all the time he can get out of that blood time in the corner. He's got a blown lung. We'll see if Nolan Noonan can keep the pressure on and ride out Lewis for 30 seconds here. He is on top of Lewis and just being very physical, grinding Lewis. He's in front of the arms. Like to see him stay in back of the arms. Noonan goes underneath the right arm of Lewis. Lewis tries to snap him down and high leg over. Now a knee slide to a stand-up. Lewis trying to score 1 here on the escape. 8 seconds left to go.
And over there, it's going to be Grant Hager he holds on as Losey was in on a shot. Grant Hager is going to win that match 3-2 as time expires. So, excuse me, Hager will advance to the semifinals later today as the number 3 seed. Hager advances.
Well, it's going to be Noonan's choice here, guys. He's going to choose down. Gabe Lewis is absolutely shot right here. Noonan still has some stuff left in the tank. We'll see if he can get out here. There's a knee slide to a stand-up. There's a roll by Noonan. Let's see if he can hip high. 2. He's going to hip high. There's 2. He's got Lewis on his back. He's going to try to get the fall. Nolan Noonan, there's the fall. There's the fall by Nolan Noonan. What a match. That's guts. That's heart. That's courage. The senior from Cascade pulls the upset.
How about the Noonan brothers?
I'll tell you what, that was Gabe Lewis, gentlemen, the 3rd seed at 49-1. 49-1, the 3rd seed, and Nolan Noonan keeping it close. You said it, Zach. You keep it close, and then you gas him in the 3rd. Great job by Nolan Noonan.
You can tell at the pace of that whole entire match, Noonan did a very nice job of just continuing to get after it, and right there, Lewis could not keep up with his pace and ended up winning that match. Over here on mat number 5, Brady Henderson going up against Cameron Black of Newman Catholic, and he got a quick takedown in the first period and ride out, so he's up 2-0 after the first period.
And Cameron Black, no slouch. He's a senior for Newman Catholic at 45-2. So Brady Henderson with his work cut out for him as that first period. Boy, 2 exciting matches there, Jamie. Grant Hager hanging on for a 3-2 win, and then unbelievable match there by Noonan.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it started with Aiden Noonan this round in Class 1A with a fall over second-seeded Brooks Meyer of Denver. And now Nolan Noonan pulling the upset over number 3-seeded Gabe Lewis of Denver, winning by falling 7:41 the fall time there in double overtime. What a great match there by Nolan Noonan.
Outstanding job. That was worth the price of admission right there. Well, on mat number 5, it's going to be a 2-point takedown for Brady Henderson on a very nice elbow pass to a low single, and he's going to cut Black loose. Now another elbow pass. Henderson's going to go low single, cut across to a double, skylift, Black up off the mat, step in for Lake Turk, and he's got a 2-point takedown, 3-point near fall, and Brady Henderson is out early, 9-1 with 1:09 left to go in period number 2. And making this look way too easy on Cameron Black. But I'll tell you what, that's the caliber of Brady Henderson. When he is on his game, you can quickly see why he's got the number 1 seed here, Zach, at weight class 152.
Yeah, that's pretty tough after a season going from a weight class 132 going up to 152. And so he's doing a nice job. He's very strong. He looks like he put on the weight in the weight room. And so that's a very good job right there as he hits a single, lifts him up off the mat, and gets another 2-point takedown going up 11-2 with 36 seconds to go in the second period.
I was trying to slap a 3-quarter Nelson on Cameron Black, and Coach Bridgewater wants a little stalling there. Cameron Black has not had an answer for anything that Brady Henderson has dished out up to this point. 19 seconds left to go in period number 2. Henderson up 11-2. I tell you what, I think if he goes neutral, Zach, Cameron Black has not had an answer for anything that Brady Henderson has done on his feet, and he has looked very, 9 seconds left, hold him down right now, and then put the pedal to the metal in period number 3. So there's a tight waist by Henderson on the whistle, tight waist with the left, chop with the right, inside wrist now with the right, and that's going to do it for period number 2. Brady Henderson's going to choose neutral. Good choice there. Watch Brady Henderson joining the Noonan brothers and Grant Hager in the semifinals. Unbelievable display of wrestling there by the Cascade Cougars. And again, earning some respect here, coming in with zero respect. And the Cougars are earning a little bit of respect here. There's a nice inside trip by Brady Henderson attacking the the left leg of Cameron Black. Now he's going to lift it up to a single. There's a 2-point takedown. It's now 14-2, 13-2 on the scoreboard. Henderson's got to cut Black loose again. And now working from an inside tie. There's a nice snap down by Henderson to a front headlock. Going to try to hit a go behind. Now he's going to shift directions and go from left to right and cover the hips of Black up. Now it's 15-3. And Bridgewater says, let him up again. Coach Bridgewater and Steinerson in the corner there. 15-4 is the score with 1:07 left to go. Hard collar tie by Henderson. Elbow pass to that low single. There's a 2-point takedown now, 17-4, under a minute to go. And that's Brady Henderson trading 2 for 1 right now and making it look easy on a very good Cameron Black from Newman Catholic, 45-2 coming into the tournament. Black beat Corey Stewart from Highland Riverside to gain his trip to the quarterfinals. 17-4, Henderson up on top, right in a claw ride. Guy's going to jump to the left side with the tight waist, chop, inside wrist. 30 seconds and counting. Brady Henderson with a 13-1 win in his first match over Cooper Andreessen from English Valleys. Henderson going to need a calculator here as he is racking up a lot of points. He's up 17-4, scoring 30 points in his 2 matches, averaging 15 points a match. And, Jack, when you can do that, you're going to win a lot of matches.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a very good technical wrestler, too. So it's not just going out there and wearing out his opponents, but going out there and hitting multiple shots and things that continue to build a lead.
Well, that's going to do it. Yep, that's going to do it right there. Brady Henderson, 17-4 major decision winner over Cameron Black. So he will punch his ticket right there to the semifinals. And waiting on the bottom, it looks like number 4 seed Ethan Elliott. From that match is tied up 2-2 right now. Ethan Elliott taking on Benjamin Smith from Iowa Valley. So the winner of that match will be Brady Henderson's semifinal round match later tonight. So, Jamie, you talked about how good the 1A wrestlers did yesterday. They're still on a roll this morning.
Yeah, they haven't lost. You know, all the guys in the quarterfinals here, none of them have lost. It was Aiden Noonan at 113 picking up a fall, and then it was Nolan Noonan picking up a fall at 132. Grant Hager winning 3-2, and Brady Henderson, with a 17-4 major decision there. So our 1A wrestlers currently 4 in the semifinals, and coming up in just a little bit, we're going to have Quentin Reckemer of Northland. He'll take on Gabe Pauley of AHSTW. But before we get to that, we'll take a short time out. Our coverage today brought to you by Rockin' 5K Barbecue, River's Edge Construction, Good Neighbor Society, Wapsie Insurance, Edgewood Reminder, Champion Seeds, Trivet Associates, and Kramer Brothers Dairy. You're listening to the 2019 Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Home Indeed and Independence is the go-to spot for all your remodeling needs. Whether from the ground up, an addition, or a kitchen remodel, they are your complete solution center, helping you make every day extraordinary. Stop in their beautiful showroom today. Home Indeed and Independence is proud to support their area athletes.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
When time isn't on your side, pick up some Godfather's Pizza at Quick and Handy. Try their new large slice and diced pepperoni with 3 different cuts of pepperoni for just $13. Add an order of large cheese sticks for just $2. Quick and Handy at the intersection of 13 and 20 in Manchester and at their other convenient locations in Epworth, Cascade, and Lamont.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Brides and Weddings, the staff strives in making dress shopping a special event and will make each bride's dream come true. They also carry bridesmaid, mother of the bride, and flower girl dresses, and of course, tux rentals. Stop into Brides and Weddings in Manchester today.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Gosling and Company in Manchester, providing customized, responsive, and outstanding professional accounting services for individuals, businesses, and nonprofit groups throughout Northeast Iowa for over 75 years. Best of luck to all athletes from Gosling and Company.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 until 5:30, Wednesdays, 9 until 1, Saturdays, 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Hungry? Head out to Heart Ridge Clubhouse for some roasted chicken any night after 4. If you like fish, try the Friday night fish fry. Call ahead and get your order to go. Feed the family tonight with Heart Ridge, just outside of Manchester on 195th Street.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
And Brady Henderson will be in the semifinals coming up later tonight. But right now on mat number 8, it's going to be Quentin Reckemer of Northland. He'll be taking on top-seeded Gabe Pauley of AHSTW. Hey, we've had some upsets already in this round. How about another one here?
Well, I'll tell you what, you got two physical specimens out here at weight class 182. I happened to watch Gabe Pauley on the football field, Jamie, that middle linebacker position. I'm telling you what, he was absolutely physical. Running back position and very, very physical, as was Quentin Reckemer from his linebacker position on the Northland Lynx football field there. So you got two guys that are physical, two guys that know what intensity is, two guys that are tough and rugged and ready to go right here. Reckemer has the height advantage on Gabe Pauley. Pauley very, very heavy hip, very heavy leg from the waist down, and short, stocky for weight class 182. So a challenge for Quentin Reckemer to get underneath that defense. Gabe Pauley comes in as the top seed. He is 33-3. Reckemer comes in at 29-5. So opportunity here. Both these wrestlers very cautious to start this match. Looks like they're both afraid to grab onto each other, but Reckemer finally takes the lead here. He's got inside position on the left arm of Pauley. Pauley with his staggered stance, leading with his right leg, heavily bandaged, heavily wrapped right leg, as does Reckemer. He's got a sleeve on his right leg. 59 seconds and counting, staggered stance. Now Reckemer's going to drop down to one knee, back up to his feet he goes. Hard hand control there by Pauley as he takes the fingers of Reckemer. Reckemer's going to snap that hand back. There's a long shot by Pauley. just basically a knee slide, and Reclamer's going to back out of that and get away from that. 40 seconds left and counting. Inside tie now by Pauly. Reclamer's going to back up. 32 seconds. Collar tie now by Reclamer with his left. Retie by Pauly with his right. Pauly's going to step in and try to hit a high crotch on Reclamer, and Reclamer's going to back out of it one more time. Another high crotch attempt by Pauly. Trying to attack the right leg, that sleeved leg of Quentin Reclamer. 14 seconds left to go in period number 1. 0-0 on the scoreboard. This is a quarterfinal round match at weight class 182. Top seed Gabe Pauly taking on Quentin Reclamer from North Lynn. And that's going to do it for period number 1, and we're going to go to period number 2 with scoreless. Again, we talked about the importance of keeping it close. So we'll see if the strategy for Quentin Reclamer is going to work here. It's going to be Pauly's choice. He's got the red leg band, wearing the blue singlet with the white piping down each rib cage and the Viking logo on the back. AHSTW, the Vikings there. There's a quick stand-up by Pauly. Reclamer's going to have to lift and return or risk a stalling call. There's a lift and return by Reclamer. He's going to dump Pauly to the outside edge of the mat, and right back to the middle we go. 151. Semifinal round match, or quarterfinal round match. Have the semifinals later on this evening. Pauly set. Now Reclamer on top. He will start on the left. Quickly pops over to the right. Another quick stand-up by Pauly. Pauly's trying to fight hands of Reclamer. Reclamer showing that strength right there with a lift and return. Referee, no stalling call yet, as Reclamer is behind Pauly. Now Reclamer's going to cut him loose. Our official did a nice job there for Quentin Reclamer. Let Reclamer hang on to Pauly for a long time and in a standing position with no stalling call given. There's an elbow pass by Pauly. It's trying to attack that right leg of Quentin Reclamer. Reclamer showing some fancy footwork there as he's going to drop that right leg back and keep it away from Pauly. 111 and counting. Pauly up 1-0 on Quentin Reclamer. Pauly now sensing some impatience, and that could work right into Quentin Reclamer's wheelhouse right there. There's a double leg by Pauly in deep. He's going to try to lift Reclamer up, and he does. And right there was that blast double. Looked like a linebacker tackle right there, Zach McCool.
Yeah, you could see that coming. You knew that he had to have something that was pretty explosive with how big his legs and arms are. And unfortunately, he hit that thing hard on Reclamer, and he was not able to even get into a scramble situation.
Well, 32 seconds and counting. Reclamer underneath. So it will be Reclamer's choice in the third period. So if he can score 1 here, he takes a peek at the clock. If he can score 1 here and then get a reversal or 1 and a takedown and take the lead in the third, but he's got to move. Reclamer now on all fours, and we're going to get stalling against Pauly. It's stalling against Pauly for riding that inside wrist and staying behind Reclamer. Reclamer up on all fours trying to get out of that grasp. And the Viking coaches over in the corner are just shaking their heads there right now. Nice stand-up by Reclamer. 12 seconds. Let's see if we can split the hands of Pauly. Nice job by Reclamer. He's got 9 seconds. I would like to see that flurry before by Reclamer as he quickly got to his feet.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get 1 point escape right here with 9 seconds left to go in this second period.
Over on mat number 3, it's going to be Owen Grover taking the mat for the Beckman Blazers. He's going to be taking on Carson Waddle of West Central Valley. And that's a 195-pound quarterfinal.
There's a stand-up by Reclamer. Pauly's going to drop in on a double and drive Reclamer off the edge of the mat. 1 second left to go. So I like the flurry by Quentin Reclamer. Once he gets to his feet, he's going to have to drop those hips so Pauly can't get underneath. And 1 second, Reclamer will get set. Pauly will ride let's see if he decides to slip over on the right side. No, he's going to ride the left side. There's 1 second. That's going to do it for period number 2. It's going to be Reclamer's choice. And he's going to go back down. And Pauly's going to cut him loose to start here. It's going to be 3-1. Quentin Reclamer takes a peek over to Coach Bridgewater and Steinerson. And Coach Bridgewater says, hey, keep working at it. No, you're 2 points away from your takedown away from tying this. Pauly now low level in the stock. Reclamer's going to have to really lower his level, Zach, to get under that short, stocky body. Once again, a double leg takedown by Pauly as he posted the elbows of Quentin Reclamer and got underneath. And once he's in on that double, boy, you just don't. He lifts it so quick, Zach. You don't have a chance to get your feet down to the mat.
Yeah, Paulie's doing a nice job of getting into this third period and really pushing the pedal and the gas pedal instead of sitting on this lead and hitting Reckimer with double leg.
122 and counting on mat number 8 with Quentin Reckimer. Reckimer now 1 point escape back to the speed at 5-2. 5-2. Got an update on mat number 3, Zach.
Yeah, still no score over there. There's a Kelly attempt by Grover. He's got to be careful as he was just about got caught on his back. He left that arm up, and Waddle just about threw him to his back, but a great job by Grover to turn in and face him, and they're going to go off the edge of the mat. And now Grover's going to pull the leg of Waddle back in, and he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. So for nearly going to his back, Grover's going to pick up a 2-point takedown with 30 seconds left to go in the first period.
Back on mat 8, 35 seconds left to go. Quentin Reckimer had a 2-on-1, trying to grab those thick arms of Gabe Pauley. Had a 2-on-1 Russian tie, tried to short drag it. I'm telling you what, Gabe Pauley, very difficult to wrestle with his body style. Hard to get underneath. He's got the short levers, but he's very quick and powerful. 17 seconds left. Reckimer now with an overhook on the right side of Pauley. Pauley blocking off Reckimer with his head, hand controlled by Pauley. Reckimer trying to go double underhook for a victory offense, looking for a throw to take the lead here. Pauley's in reverse gear. Pauley's been warned for stalling. Be nice if Reckimer, that's going to do it right there. Hard fought, 5-2 loss for Quentin Reckimer. I'll tell you what, he put forth a valiant effort there, Zach and Jamie.
Yeah, just really hard for him to get some offense right there, as Paulie did a nice job of staying in good position that entire match and hitting blast doubles right away. And so, unfortunately, Reckimer is going to go to the backside here.
And the backside, he'll take on Cole Clark of Lisbon on the backside. Now we're going to go to mat number 6. It's going to be Luke Recker of Beckman, as Recker at 220 pounds is going to be taking on second-seeded Nick Gase of Alta Aurelia. So chance for the sophomore from East Buchanan here to try to advance to the semifinals. Owen Grover still up 2-0 as they're in the second period, as Grover chooses down to start the second. Just about came up to his feet and got returned back to the mat by Carson Waddle. So still 2-0 lead for Owen Grover of Beckman, as Waddle's going to ride the left side. Waddle will ride the left side here of Grover. Now Grover back up to his feet, as Grover trying to split the hands.
Over on mat number 6, Jamie, that's an outside single by Luke Recker. And he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown on Gase from Alta Aurelia, who's undefeated at 37-0. Recker tries to slap a cradle on him.
And here's a 2-point reversal over here by Grover, and Grover looking for a fall. He's got a butcher locked up. Grover's picking up near fall points. He's not going to get the fall. He should get a 2 near fall. He does. It'll be a 6-0 lead for Owen Grover.
And Luke Recker caught in a whizzer and a back step by Nick Gase, and he's going to launch Luke Recker in a lateral drop to his back. And that's going to be a fall in 52 seconds. So Luke Recker will lose by fall in 52 seconds. But I'm telling you what, he came out and got that first takedown. And then Zach, what got him into trouble, he's got his head off to the side, and Gase just grabbed it, and nowhere to go but to your back.
And Grover here with picking up more near fall points. He's got Waddle on his back. Grover looking for the fall. 26 seconds left to go here in the second period. He's going to try to tee out. He's going to go to a headlock finish here. He's up 6-0 already, and now trying to readjust. He's trying to jump over the side of Waddle and pick up the fall. The right shoulder of Waddle still off the mat just a little bit. Now a double spur put in by Owen Grover. There's the fall for Owen Grover. He picks up the fall in 3:56. 3 minutes and 56 seconds. So Owen Grover and Grant Hager will both be in the semifinals for the Blazers later tonight, as Grover will take on Chase McLeish of Newman Catholic in the semifinals later. What a match by the Beckman Blazers. Over on mat number 2, we've got Taylor Fox up for East Buchanan.
And that match is underway. Taylor Fox taking on Barrett Pitt. Here's an opportunity as Pitt at weight class 285. Barrett Pitt upset Daniel Schilling from Cardinal Eldon, who was 27-2 coming into the tournament, and Pitt from Logan Magnolia is 16-9, so an opportunity for Taylor Fox, who's the 4th seed, to get in there and get after it. But Zach, we saw him yesterday. Started out very, very quickly, and then we got to the 3rd period. The pace really slowed down, and he was very fortunate to win that match in overtime over Baltus. So Barrett Pitt built just like Brant Baltus, short, stocky, as Taylor Fox, very tall. He's definitely has a size advantage here. So Taylor Fox used that height, used that leverage to get on top of the much smaller Barrett Pitt from Logan Magnolia.
Yeah, you can see he slowed down his pace a little bit. So hopefully continue to, build a lead and get a lead here, and continue to stay after it this entire match.
There's Barrett Pitt with an underhook. I'm telling you what, Taylor Fox has a whole head taller than Barrett Pitt. 17 seconds left to go, but Pitt came right in on an underhook on the left side of Taylor Fox and tried to elevate, tried to jack Taylor Fox and get him up out of position. And Taylor Fox wisely winged that arm down. Now Fox working on a collar tie, and that's going to do it for period number 1. And let's see whose choice is going to be, as Barrett Pitt's got the green leg bands on. Taylor Fox with the red leg band on, ankle band on. It's going to be Pitt's choice. He's going to choose down. Taylor Fox up on top. He's going to start on the right, quickly go to the left. There's a sit-out turn-in by Barrett Pitt. Nice back trip and return by Taylor Fox. Taylor Fox now working on a chicken wing on the left side. So what? Just got to get his knees up. He's got to get off his knees and make Pitt carry his weight right now. Pitt's able to get to a tripod stand-up and a hard chop and tight waist now by Fox. He's going to drive Barrett Pitt back down to the mat. And now right on the white line they go. Probably going to be off the mat. There's off the mat right there. So we'll go back to the middle. Like to see Taylor Fox get up on top. Get up on top and make the much smaller Barrett Pitt. He's a junior at 17-9. Logan Magnolia again wrestling on Wednesday at the state duel. So Pitt getting some matches in there. Not sure what his record is, but came in listed at 16-9 with a win yesterday, 17-9. Taylor Fox now 37-3. No points yet. 1:13 left to go. Taylor Fox up on top, riding tough. Now he's doing a great job making a much smaller Barrett Pitt carry his weight. There's a cross body ride by Fox. He's going to put a leg in, and he's going to cross face Barrett Pitt. Going to look for some back points right there. He's got the right shoulder of Pitt posted, and didn't quite get the cross face in far enough to expose those shoulder blades. Now Fox going to work on top. He's got an inside wrist on the right. He's going to roll it out to a bar. And Barrett Pitt's going to back over and get that wrist back. And Fox now has Pitt from Logan Magnolia belly down on the mat. Fox making Pitt carry all of his weight right now. Great strategy there by the senior from East Buchanan. 29 seconds left to go in period number 2. Pitt took down, thought he could get away from Fox. Fox now off his knees, draped on top of Pitt, making Pitt carry all that 285 pounds that Taylor Fox has got in that singlet right now. 8 seconds left to go. There's a tilt by Fox. He's got Barrett Pitt on his back. Pitt's going to try to roll out of it. No points there. 1 second left to go. Nice period by Taylor Fox. No points to show for it. But I'm sure that grinding, Zach, on a much smaller Barrett Pitt will take its toll here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, he's got to get up. Taylor Fox got to get up and get to his feet and then really continue to work side-to-side motions. He's going to continue to hit his offense, and that's a quick escape with just 2 seconds in the 3rd period. He goes up 1-0 here.
But Taylor Fox up now 1-0, and now a double underhook by Barrett Pitt. He's got both underhooks on Taylor Fox. Fox sagging right here, blocking off with his head. Fox has a double overhook. If he pinched those elbows together, he'd have Barrett Pitt way out of position. Pitt now trying to elevate Fox with an underhook. Now we're going to get solid against Taylor Fox for reverse gear. Got to be careful with your Taylor Fox here. You got to step forward. Again, the much smaller Barrett Pitt. You're working those underhooks. Fox now blocking off. Bear Pitt with another underhook to the left side of Taylor Fox. Now Taylor Fox in pummel position. Fox now maintaining his ground as Bear Pitt's trying to lock over. He's got an over and under locked up. Once again, Taylor Fox in reverse gear right on the edge of the mat. Got to be careful. Pitt trying to load up a throw here, trying to feel some pressure, and he is chest to chest with Taylor Fox. Fox trying to maintain his ground and not give Bear Pitt any pressure to work with. Boy, Taylor Fox, if he just lifts his arms up, I think he could take Bear Pitt right up off the mat. There's a snap down attempt by Fox.
Right there, he was never going to be in a position where he could get really thrown off the mat. There wasn't much real estate to work with right there, so he just needed a circle, especially being called for stalling right there.
There's Taylor Fox right there. Finally, he took a nice underhook and imposed his will on the much smaller Barrett Pitt. He took an underhook on the right side and lifted that underhook up and bull rushed Barrett Pitt for a 2-point takedown. So now Fox, with 38 seconds left to go, is up on top of Barrett Pitt. Now Fox feeling it as he picks up the left ankle and drives Barrett Pitt right to his chest. Now working an inside wrist. Sit-out turn-in by Pitt. And right on the edge of the mat, they're going to both go off, and then we're going to go right back to the middle with 19 seconds left.
Now he's got to continue to do exactly what he did the entire second period, is just heavy on the head. Don't get too high. Don't get reversed. Don't get in a scramble situation. Or watch those side rolls. You know, with these bigger guys, they like the side rolls. So continue to stay on his toes and stay in good position here.
We got 19 seconds. There's a tripod stand-up by Pitt, and Fox is up on top. Tries to put a crossbody. No crossbody. He's just going to block that left leg, and now he's going to drive Pitt forward. And with 8 seconds left to go, Taylor Fox, after a slow start, caught fire in the third period. Much better third period by Taylor Fox today than yesterday, as he's going to win that match 3-0, and he will move on to the semifinals tonight. And we don't know who his opponent will be quite yet. Jamie will have that for us here in just a second. So that's going to do it for our area wrestlers in Class 1A, and they're going to come right back to 3A quarterfinal round Consolations on the backside. So
it's going to be Aaron Olson of Missouri Valley. The number 1 seed will be the opponent for Taylor Fox, as he won 6-4. So Class 1A wrestlers are completed here. We'll do a quick recap here before we come back with Dawson Bierman and Class 3A Western Dubuque Bobcats. At 113 pounds, it was Aiden Noonan of Cascade with a fall in 147 over Brooks Meyer of Denver. Tonight in the semifinals, Noonan will take on Hagen Heistand from Logan Magnolia. And Quincy Happel will take on Brooks Meyer of Denver in the consolation second round. Jacob Moore of Denver was beaten 8-0, a major decision in the quarterfinals to Trey Lashbrook from AGWSR. Moore will now go to the backside and take on Aiden Christensen of Hinton. 126 pounds, Bowen Munger will take on Trey Shuck of Sibley Cheaton in the consolation round. Cale Happel of Lisbon was the winner by injury default in 3 seconds over Dylan Lynett of West Sioux Haywarden. Nolan Noonan of Cascade upset Gabriel Lewis of Denver by fall in overtime. 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Noonan gets the fall. Tonight in the semifinals, he'll take on Logan James of Underwood. 138 pounds, Grant Hager of Beckman with a 3-2 win over Lawson Losey of Riceville. Tonight in the semis, Hager will take on Nick Hamilton of Underwood. At 152 pounds, Brady Henderson with a 17-4 major decision over Cameron Black of Newman Catholic. Coming up in the semis tonight, Henderson will take on Benjamin Smith of Iowa Valley. 160 pounds coming up in Class 1A in the consolation. Spencer Amling will take on second-seeded Drew Ventiker of Bedford Lennox. 182 pounds, Quentin Reckermer was beaten 5-2 to top seed Gabe Pauley of AHSTW. Coming up later here in this round, Reckermer will take on Cole Clark of Lisbon. At 195 pounds, Owen Grover of Beckman with a fall in 356 over Carson Waddle of West Central Valley. Coming up in the semis tonight, he'll take on Chase McLeish of Newman Catholic. Luke Recker of East Buchanan was pinned by Nick Gase of Alta Aurelia in 52 seconds. Recker will move to the backside. He'll take on Easton Fleshman of West Lyon Inwood. Also had a request to keep an eye on Brett Schoner from Midland. Schoner reached the semifinals with a 4-1 win over Dylan Obermeyer of Audubon. So coming up in the semifinals, he'll take on top-seeded Garrett Sims of Iowa Valley. And at heavyweight, it was Taylor Fox of East Buchanan with a 3-0 win over Barrett Pitt of Logan Magnolia. He will now move to the semifinals tonight and take on Aaron Olson of Missouri Valley. Should have Dawson Bierman up on mat number 8, as Bierman's going to come out with a quick 2-point takedown as he's taking on Jackson Bresson of Ankeny Centennial.
Well, Jamie, we had caught our breath, a quick breath right there. Nice recap, thank you very much. And we're back to action with our 3A guys. These are all backside matches. Now you lose, you're bumped out of the tournament. You win this match, you stay in with a shot at getting to the medal round. So Bierman out quickly with a 2-point takedown. And again, Bierman coming in fresh. Here's that situation we talked about, Jamie. Bierman coming in fresh. No.
He got beat in quarters.
Oh, thank you. Got beat by Ayala. He got pinned by Ayala, so Bierman coming in after a loss. Bresson coming in fresh. So that's all mental right now. There's a nice half Nelson by Bierman, as he's going to drive Bresson over to the top. Coach Cleary wanted 2 near fall there. Bierman with an inside wrist on the right, half Nelson on the left. Bresson based out, as Bierman's going to reach down, pick up an ankle, and try to toss Bresson to his back. 17 seconds left to go in period number 1. And now a stand-up by Bresson. Bierman's going to drop in on a single. Dawson Bierman, fine senior for the Bobcats, trying to stay in the tournament. Jackson Bresson is a junior at 29-13. Bierman opening up the tournament with a fall over Jacob Penrith from Cedar Falls, and that was an exciting match right there, as Bierman was behind and then stormed back to catch Penrith and pin him in that third period. All right, first period over, and Bierman up 2-0. Nice job of riding, nice takedown. It's going to be Bresson's choice, and he's going to defer over to Bierman, and Bierman will go neutral. Dawson Bierman going to take his chances there. He's going to back out of the middle of the ring, catch his breath, get his wits about him. Then he's going to go right back to work. There's a nice sweep single by Bierman. He's in tight on the right leg of Bresson. Bresson with a hard whizzer, and Bierman's going to have to readjust here as Bresson is crowding Bierman with his hips, and Bierman's going to have to get his balance back as Bresson tries to step over the top of Bierman. He catches Bierman with a pancake as he scoops the right arm of Bierman. Referee's counting 2 for Bresson, and Bierman now has got his left arm trapped in between the legs of Bresson, and Bresson over the top of the right arm, and he's going to pick up 2 for the takedown and 3 for the near fall. As Dawson Bierman, that shot went from being a great shot to getting him out of position. That's going to be a 3-point near fall, 5-point move for Bresson. It's now 5-2, and Bierman now has some work to do to get back in this match with 1:09 and counting in period number 2. Bierman still latched onto the left leg of Bresson, and we'll get a stalemate right there, and Bierman's going to have to go down. That's that move you always talk about, Zach. You shoot an outside single, and with your head to the outside, you either got to pick that thing up and back trip, or you got to cut across to a double very quickly.
Yeah, and Bresson right there did a nice job of really getting his arm in between his legs and really locking that thing up, and then catching his other arm and just throwing him to his back.
So Bierman now to a stand-up. He's got a shin whizzer as Bresson dropped down to a single on the left side. Milking a lot of clock is the junior from Ankeny Centennial. Bierman's going to have to kick that leg free. We're going to get a stalemate right there. Dawson Bierman's got a score right here. 41 seconds. That's all about. Now you think here, Zach, you've wrestled 4 years for an outstanding program, and now long switch by Bierman. Let's see if he can get 2 here. High leg over by Bresson. Bierman's trying to block him off, and Bierman now trying to pull himself around, and Bresson's going to cover him up. Once again, Bierman latches on to the right leg of Jackson Bresson, and are not going to be able to get the corner as Bresson's going to kick that leg free, and Dawson Bierman finds himself belly down in the middle of the mat. Hard crossface now by Bresson with 13 seconds left to go. And Bresson with that 5-point move to start the second period is up on top, riding Dawson Bierman tough. And we're going to go to the third period. And I believe it's going to be Bresson's choice. Going to go neutral. Bresson's going to go neutral. I think Bresson wanted to go on top. He's going to go neutral. That's going to open the door for Dawson Bierman here. Let's see if Bierman, he's been in on that single. Matter of fact, he hit Bresson with it to start the match here. There's a slide-by attempt by Bierman. Let's see if he can get the corner. He's going to drop in on a single. Here comes that hard whizzer by Bresson. Again, you're in on a single to the right side. Now Bierman's going to elevate Bresson. Bresson trying to come with a pancake. Bierman's going to back trip Bresson. Well, I almost had 2 and 2 there, guys.
Should maybe let him go here.
I think so.
Got the takedown to start the match, and the only takedown and points Bresson got was off of Bierman's shot. So I'd almost let him go if I was Dawson Bierman here.
Coach Cleary there on the edge of the mat, and there's a tilt.
Never mind.
There's a tilt, and that's going to be 2. Got to be 2 for Bierman. 2 for Bierman. Nice job. 2 near fall. 2 near fall. Just when you think.
What I get for thinking.
Now you're up by 1. Well, you know, I'd have thought that. I'd have thought about that too. I'd have thunk that too.
Would have thunk that. Yeah.
You know, Bierman's had great shots, and you know, Bresson not showing any offense. He's just concerned about countering. Now Bierman a minute 9 away from staying in the tournament. He's got Bresson down. He's riding a tight waist. Going to look for a tilt. Bresson's going to try to hip height, high leg over. Bierman caught on his back. There's going to be a 2-point reversal by Bresson. Bierman on his back. He's going to have to get out of there as Bresson's trying to throw the double spur in. High bridge by Dawson Bierman. Bierman trying to roll through. It's going to be 2 and 3 again by Jackson Bresson. He goes up 10-6 right now. And Dawson Bierman finds himself hanging on to the left leg of Jackson Bresson. And Bresson now threading through the legs of Bierman, catches his right ankle, drives back over the top. And Bresson on top with 30 seconds left to go. So 2-point reversal, another 2-point tilt by Bierman would tie this thing up, but he's only got 23 seconds left to get it done as Bresson is hanging on. There's a high leg over by Bierman. Tried to do it, missed the hip heist as Bresson rolled him through. Boy, very disappointing. Bierman still trying. He's got a reverse. Going to pick up 2 on the reversal. 8 seconds left to go. Bierman has a butcher in. Let's see if he can throw Bresson to his back. Bresson looking at the clock. Bierman trying to tilt him. That's going to do it. Boy, that's going to be a tough one right there. Dawson Bierman losing 10-8. And he will get knocked out of the tournament. 2 5-point moves were the difference in this match, and that's going to be a tough one. Dawson Bierman, he gets a standing ovation from Bobcat Nation sitting right below. And Jamie, Zach, that one hurts.
Yeah, especially when you took the lead off that tilt and you got a little high riding, trying to score more points, and sometimes that over aggressiveness just kind of comes back and gets you. And for Dawson Bierman, he was trying to score more points, got a little high. He tried to tilt and it wasn't quite set up, and got caught in his back for 2 and 2 once again. So great career by Dawson Bierman as a state qualifier this year, 1 match away from placing. So that one's going to hurt for a little bit, but nonetheless a great career by Dawson Bierman at Western Dubuque. Well, coming up, our next wrestler will not be until Elijah Demmer of Western Dubuque. He will take on Kyle Heffley of Iowa City High at 152 pounds. And then we'll finish the 3A session with Jake Hush of Western Dubuque. He'll take on Tristan Duncan of Norwalk. Then we'll jump back into our Class 1A wrestlers to finish off this session. So stay with us. You're listening to the Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships, brought to you today by High Tech Communications, Barron Motor Supplies, Parrott Insurance, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Okoboji Grill, Edgewood Oil, S&R Construction, and Fireside Steakhouse right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Ron McCarthy, Realtor with American Realty, has offices in Dubuque, Dyersville, and Cascade. Contact Ron for all of your residential, ag, and commercial buying or selling needs at 563-542-0800. Ron McCarthy with American Realty supports all area athletes in tournament play.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
Rocky's Auto Body and RV Accessories, south of Manchester, is here for all your collision and RV repairs. Contact Rocky at 927-4025 when collision repair is needed. Rocky's Auto Body and RV Accessories, 4 miles south of Manchester on Highway 13. Best of luck to all the area athletes.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Stephen Motors, the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM trained technicians. Check out their large selection of Buick and Chevy vehicles and GMC trucks. Stop by Stephen Motors in Monticello today.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Doctors Borick, Meyer, and Weaver look forward to tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic at 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open weekdays 7:30 to 5 and Saturday 7:30 to noon with emergency services available. Call today.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Kleesner Sanitation is always taking new customers for commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and roll-offs, call Kleesner Sanitation. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Bi-County Disposal specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on the sports season. Krogman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krogman Construction at 563-920-8202.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation are committed to customer satisfaction. Nico leads the industry in efficiency and innovation with mixed flow, screenless, quiet, and efficient corn dryer units. Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation, grain quality you can bank on.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Ramey Drug provides fast, convenient service from a professional staff. Enjoy off-the-street front row parking and drive-through window to make dropping off and picking up your prescriptions a breeze. Caring beyond prescriptions, Ramey Drug on East Main Street in Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hauser's Water Systems has served Eastern Iowa with the best equipment and service the industry has to offer with their top-of-the-line products from Water Care. Hauser's offers a free in-home water analysis. Stop by Hauser's Water Systems in Manchester today. Water is all they do.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Hey, Richard McDowell here. After you have tried the rest, call the best for your heavy-duty wrecker needs. Accident recovery, stuck combines and tractors or sprayers. That's our specialty at McDowell Truck and Auto Repair, 563-932-2661.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Clayton Drug, a local pharmacy in Strawberry Point that you can trust. Besides their friendly service and free local delivery, they have a large selection of toys and giftware. Clayton Drug, a must-stop in Strawberry Point.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed in Manchester or Hopkinton Feed and Grain, locally owned and operated.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Independence never loses sight of the American farmer, and they offer a complete line of high-performance input products. Contact Nutrient Ag Solutions in Independence to profit from their experience.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Advantage Home Medical in Monticello provides affordable, quality solutions for all your respiratory and durable medical needs in a caring environment with free delivery in a 50-mile radius. Advantage Home Medical in Monticello proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. The Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
The Woodland Eye Clinic, providing the best in quality eye care and eyewear in the Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities. For a lifetime of healthy vision, be sure to schedule an appointment with the friendly staff and doctors at the Woodland Eye Clinic.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Holtz Construction in Manchester, your local contractor for all your ag construction needs. Terry and the staff at Holtz Construction support all area athletes and are here to serve you.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential phone service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Out here, great yield starts with great weed control. That's why I put the Roundup Ready Extend crop system to work, so I can get the yield I need. This is my field.
The Roundup Ready Extend crop system offers the unique combination of XtendiMax herbicide with Vapor Grip technology and Roundup Ready 2 Extend soybeans, featuring tolerance to both dicamba and glyphosate for control of more weeds than any other soybean system, and a 5.7 bushel per acre advantage compared to Liberty Link soybeans in herbicide system trials. Now you have the system that puts control back in your hands. You have the system to extend your weed control and extend your yield. Learn how you can put the system to work in your field when you visit RoundupReadyExtend.com. XtendiMax is a restricted use pesticide. Performance may vary. Always read and follow grain marketing and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions. Check local regulations for specific requirements in your state.
Sedona Staffing Services celebrates 25 years in business. Over the next year, as a way to give thanks, Sedona Staffing will be donating a total of $25,000 to local charities. Each month, a total of $2,500 will be awarded to the local nonprofit that receives the most votes in the communities where the Sedona offices are located. Sedona Staffing in Monticello invites you to vote for a Monticello area nonprofit organization of your choice. Go to careerpros.com to cast your votes daily between now and February 26th. The winning nonprofit will be announced on March 6th in the Monticello Express and on Facebook. Thank you from the staff for choosing Sedona Staffing Services. Get to voting.
Hello, this is Mackenzie from Farmers Savings Bank. Have you heard about our America Saves Week special? You don't want to miss it. Stop by any of our offices during America Saves Week, February 25th through March 1st, and request our Pie CD. I invite you to learn more about America Saves Week and our Pie CD by visiting farmersavingsbank.com or calling me at 933-2525. No matter how you slice it, our Pie CD is sweet.
Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Assisted living at Lincolnwood means beautiful home-like accommodations, personal services, and health care to seniors just like you who may need assistance in some aspects of your daily life. Lincolnwood Assisted Living provides you the opportunity to simplify some of your daily routines, yet maintains your independence. Hi, this is Nicole, Administrator at Lincolnwood, and I encourage you and your family to stop by for a tour to learn more about carefree living at our beautiful Lincolnwood facility, or give me a call anytime for more information. Lincolnwood Assisted Living in Edgewood, offering kind, compassionate care for seniors.
Jay's Auto, your happiness is our drive. Jay's Auto.
Whoa, that's not what you were expecting your day to look like. Are you looking for a place to repair your vehicle after an accident? Jay's Auto Body Shop, located at 945 East Main Street in Manchester, is here to help you, and they will handle all the stress for you, including the insurance. Stop by and see Bill or Tim today at Jay's Auto Body Shop for a free estimate, or give them a call to set up an appointment at 563-822-1315. That's 563-822-1315.
Jay's Auto, your happiness is our drive. Jay's Auto.
And weather on KMCH brought to you by Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello, your place to shop for a wide selection of fine quality products, whether it be engagement rings and sets, watches, necklaces, bracelets, and more. Their experienced staff offers top-notch servicing from repairs to engraving and appraisals too. Visit Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello, your trusted hometown jeweler.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast for your Friday. Mostly sunny sky to start us off, mostly cloudy to finish the day. Look for a high in the lower teens. Wind chills will remain below zero the entire day. Mostly cloudy tonight, down around zero for our low. Turning partly cloudy for tomorrow with highs up around 20. Snow develops later on Saturday night into Sunday. By the time it's done Sunday, around 3 to 5 inches looks likely. That's your latest TV9 First Alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Kai O'Mara on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
And welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vasquez, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool along with you. As Elijah Demmer up on mat number 1, mat number 8. As he will be taking on Kyle Heffley of Iowa City High. Heffley, the number 3 seed in the tournament, was pinned by Jake Mathadis of North Scott in the quarterfinal round.
Yeah, Jamie, I don't know if these two wrestled in the Mississippi Valley Conference meet. They've had a couple of duels, so this might be a rematch here for Demmer and Heffley. Demmer out early, tried to sneak in a low single shot to the right knee of Heffley, and Heffley put a little weight on that right knee, so Demmer couldn't pick it up. I like the pace that Elijah Demmer's coming at right here, and hopefully he can maintain that pace, Zach, for 6 minutes. And there's a nice low shot by Demmer. He's in deep once again on the left knee. Let's see if you can pick that up to a single. He's got the left knee picked up. Let's see if you can back trip Heffley. Heffley with a hard whizzer. Demmer now trying to spike that that right knee. And now that hard whizzer, there's a reshot by Heffley to the right side of Demmer. A lot of wild and crazy action right here in the first 45 seconds of this match. A reshot by Heffley. Nice front headlock by Demmer. Now Heffley back up to his feet. Demmer's going to throw Heffley to his back. Let's see if he can pick it. That Western Dubuque fans wanted 2 on that and some back points. Heffley's going to roll out of it. Heffley might end up picking up a 2 on that. Boy, a nice little hip toss there by Elijah Demmer. Didn't quite hold Heffley in position, and Heffley's going to end up with 2.
And really, it was a good no call by that referee right there. He did roll across his back for a split second, but I don't think there was much control there. So good effort right there by Elijah Demmer, but unfortunately he got in that scramble situation.
It certainly did. And there's a nice 1-point escape by Demmer with 35 seconds left to go in 1. And you never know how guys will react. Again, Heffley coming in off the loss, I believe now, and Demmer coming in fresh. So Demmer pitches Heffley to his back. You just don't know how guys are going to react here. 23 seconds in counting, period number 1. Again, Elijah Demmer down 2-1. There's a slide-by attempt by Demmer. Just misses the mark. He couldn't quite cut the corner, trying to get to that right hip of Heffley. Kyle Heffley, the senior from Iowa City High, at 36-7. And Elijah Demmer at 27-6 coming into the tournament. Again, the Bobcats wrestling here in the state duels on Wednesday. So they have been in Des Moines for a long time here. We'll see how Elijah Demmer, he's going to defer over. He's got the red leg band, so he will defer over to Heffley, and Heffley will choose down. 2-1. Demmer trying to stay in the tournament. Dawson Bierman losing a very, very close 10-8 match there to get knocked out. And Elijah Demmer would like to keep wrestling into the medal round on Saturday. There's going to be a sit-out turn-in and a stand-up by Heffley. He's going to split the hands of Demmer for 1-point escape. It's now 3-1 with 1:45 left to go in period number 2. And you can just watch. The coaches are fired up. These wrestlers are fired up. You know, you don't want to lose this round, Zach, and get knocked out of the tournament.
No, especially, you know, as a senior, you don't want to get knocked out of the tournament quite yet. So he's got to continue to work hard. Use his long leverage, I think. He overtowers him pretty well, so get to his shots and use that length to his advantage.
Yeah, Elijah Demmer certainly has the wingspan. There's a fireman's carry attempt by Demmer. He's going to have to square up on Heffley. Heffley's going to short drag and then drop in on a single. Scramble situation here as Heffley's going to stack up Bierman. Those points there. Good no call by the official right there as Demmer is still draped over the back of Heffley. Heffley's trying to stack up Demmer. Demmer's going to have to be very careful here. He's going to try to roll through Heffley, and Heffley's going to come around and spike the heel of Elijah Demmer and end up in a Turk situation. He's going to pick up 2 points, making the score 5-1. Now Kyle Heffley up on top with the chicken wing on the right of Elijah Demmer, inside wrist on the left, and 28 seconds left to go. So Elijah Demmer's got some work to do. Down by 4, never out of it if you're a Bobcat, down by 4. But he's got some work to do. 19 seconds as Heffley's got a double inside wrist. Now we're going to get stalling against Demmer for crying out loud. Heffley's up on top right in parallel with a double inside wrist, and Elijah Demmer gets dinged for stalling underneath. 7 seconds left to go in period number 2. It'll be Demmer's choice to start period number 3. So, Zach, you're down by 4. Where do you think you're going to go? You've had a hard time getting escape from Heffley, and Demmer's going to go down. You have to move on the whistle.
Yeah, he's got to do a lot better job of exploding to his feet right here than he did in the last seconds of that second period.
All right, there's the whistle. Heffley will ride the right side of Demmer, and Demmer's going to try to side roll as Heffley came underneath the right arm. Demmer tried to wing down and high leg over, then hip heist, and Heffley just rolled through with them. And now Heffley with the cross, trying to throw a cross body right in on Demmer. Opportunity for Demmer to come out the back door. 1:35 and counting, burning a lot of clock in this situation. As Heffley's going to kick the cross body right out, and Demmer misses the ankle, and so now a tight waist with the left, head lever with the right by Heffley. Demmer once again has got a lot of work to do. He's trying to sit out, turn him, but that tight waist by Heffley. Heffley now hanging low on the hips of Demmer. Demmer working like crazy, trying to get those hips up, and once again Heffley right in parallel. He's got the hips of Elijah Demmer covered up, not getting out to the side at all. Zach, Elijah Demmer, you can see he's trying to keep his head up and trying to work to a stand-up. And Heffley just riding parallel with that deep waist.
Not only that, but he's just hooking wrists, too, and just holding those wrists, not trying to move with those wrists, really. No tilts, no nothing. Just sitting really, really tight there.
So 41 seconds left to go. Here comes a cross body right again by Demmer. Let's see if he can hip ice. He does. High leg over, hip ice. He picked up a 2-point reversal. Now he's got 33 seconds left, and Demmer's going to try to cut Heffley loose and look for a drive cradle. Boy, I tell you what we wouldn't give for a tilt here right now. Demmer's got the head in the right side of Heffley. It's going to be a 1-point escape at some point. No points yet. Going to be warning now against Heffley. 14 seconds left to go. Boy, now you give Heffley a warning. 1-point escape now by Heffley. Demmer trying to throw up a throw. He's got a throw. He's got Heffley on his back. A hip toss by Demmer. Heffley is on his back. There's a fall right there in 5:59. Improbable win for Elijah Demmer. Down by 4, gentlemen. Down by 4.
And down goes Coach Cleary.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Demmer came in with a double underhook with 7 seconds left and tossed Heffley to his back. And not only did he get the win, he got the fall in 5:59. What do we say about Bobcat Strong and Bobcat Nation, Jamie? Never give up. There you go.
Wow, Coach Cleary. They ran into the corner and they fell backwards into the chairs. They were so excited. As what a match by Elijah Demmer. Never say die attitude there by the Bobcats senior. as he picks up the fall, and he's going to be a state place winner here in his senior season at Western Dubuque.
Well, that was a big time vertical out of him too, right there by Coach Cleary.
Coach Cleary, he's got some up. He's got some up. We'll have to make sure he's coaching the right sport, showing those up. Hey guys, Jamie, we always talk about having a victory offense, something that you can go to feet to back, and Elijah Demmer right there showed the importance of having a throw that's going to keep you in the match.
Yeah, nice little hip toss that he was able to do there. As we're going to stay on mat 8, and why not? We've had good luck with that, as it's going to be Jake Hush from Western Dubuque. He's wrestling in the Consolation second round, as he'll be taking on Tristan Duncan of Norwalk.
Well, Jake Hush, he won a 2-1. He won a 2-1 overtime match against Brennan Meacham from Indianola. Then he lost a 3-2 match to Blake Underwood from West Des Moines Valley. So I'd like to see Jake Hush open up. He's got a great offense. He's a great athlete. And I'd like to see him open up here, Jamie, and get rid of those 1-point wins and losses here and create some distance between himself and Tristan Duncan from Norwalk here on mat number 8. Unbelievable. The trainers from Iowa State that were sitting right behind Coach Cleary, I think they were quite surprised there by the chair went flying, and Coach Cleary was back into the trainers, and the trainers almost needed the trainer.
Yeah, he about tipped over that whole entire corner as they sit there in the pods right down there when he fell back.
Dominoes falling. Like dominoes falling. All right, we are underway. Jake Hush, the fine junior Bobcat, coming into the tournament at 33-4. There's a nice single by Hush. Cuts across to a double. He's got Duncan lifted up off the mat. Now hard wizard by Duncan. Hush in that single. Let's see if he can cut across to a double. There's a nice finish by Jake Hush. That's just what the doctor ordered right there. Coming in and attacking that leg. And once you get that leg up, Zach, it's important to, you're either going to treetop, you're either going to back step or cut across to a double. Don't give your opponent any time to counter that.
Roger, you talk about that all the time as a coach, and if you got a leg up in the air, you got to continue to circle to the leg that's up in the air instead of circling with it. Sometimes, spiking that knee in between works, but as you get those feet moving a lot more often, then you get that takedown. But as soon as you stop, like we talked about, it's tough to really score.
Well, here's throw or be thrown as Jake Hush has a body lock in on Tristan Duncan. Duncan tried to launch Hush, and Hush stepped right in front of Duncan. And if the score table wouldn't have been there, I think Jake Hush would have thought about launching Duncan right on the edge of the mat. Now hand control. There's a tap and go by Hush. He's in deep. Got the leg up. Got to cut across again. Very nice shot there by Jake Hush. High crotch. Cuts across to a double. Uses that head for an extra arm and bumps Duncan to his backside for a 2-point takedown. 37 seconds left to go. Jake Hush, very explosive when he wants to be. And right now he's wrestling with some urgency. Granby roll by Duncan, and Jake Hush is going to crowd him over and cover Duncan up. Duncan was free, and Hush just cat quick. Stayed right with it. Bobcat quick right there by Jake Hush. Stayed right with the Granby roll. 11 seconds left to go. And a good job by Jake Hush to control the sophomore warrior from Norwalk. 5 seconds left to go, and Duncan's going to have to go down. Good first period, Jamie, by Jake Hush.
Well, it really was. And, that's to get out, get 2 takedowns in that first period, and then, it's just a great start, especially after, he's kind of probably riding a little momentum after Demmer's win in that last match. So doing a great job here.
All right, it's going to be Hush's choice, and he's going to look over to Coach Tom Danner in the corner, and Hush will go down. And our Coach Danner looking on. And let's see, Jake Hush quickly to a stand-up. Duncan's going to try to lift and return. As he does, Hush catches the back of the calves of Duncan with his toes, so Duncan could not lift him up. There's a long single shot by Hush in deep on Duncan, this time to the left side. Hush trying to back trip. He's going to stay with that single. Hush showing some strength here. Going to try to cut across to a double again. Hard wizard by Duncan. Hush going to have to back trip. He does. He tries to keep in bounds. Long down block by Duncan. Once again, Hush brings that leg in, showing some strength here. And a hard wizard by Duncan. You got to be careful that you don't get thrown backwards in a throw there. Jake Hush giving a lot of forward pressure. 1:25 and counting. Second period. Jake Hush, now standing junior from Western Dubuque, is going to hit Duncan with a slide by. Now a leg jerk by Hush. I'll tell you what, I think Jake Hush figured out that he's a lot better on the aggressive side than on the counter side.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a great job getting to his offense and continuing to attack his opponent right here. And now he's picking up back points, continuing to build a lead here, which is great to see.
Well, he's got a Turk in on Duncan, and he's trying to work for the fall here. And Duncan trying to keep that right shoulder up. If Hush could tee out, kick off the Turk and tee out, might have a fall there. And he's going to pick up a three-point near fall with the Turk and then the cross face to far shoulder. And he's going to go up now 10-1 with 39 seconds left to go. And he's looking at a half Nelson on the right side of Duncan. And Duncan is going to wing him down. Now hard tight waist by Hush with the right inside wrist on the left. There's a roll attempt by Duncan. Hush is going to slip to the right side, counter the roll. He goes right back to work with a tight waist, head lever. Stand up now by Duncan. Jake Hush has to be careful here. Looks like Duncan's trying to set up a throw here. And as Jake Hush drops down and tries to cut across to a double underhook by Duncan, and the Hush is going to lower his level, then drive right through Duncan and set Duncan right back down to the mat with 3 seconds left to go. Another good period as Jake Hush puts 5 more on the board, Zach.
As you've seen the entire time in this tournament, this match is far from over. Exactly what you just saw last match with Demmer and right here. So Hush is going to have to do a nice job of staying low and stay away from those throws.
Well, he's got to keep his elbows in. And looks like Duncan trying to just bait Hush with a throw attempt. Hush right back in on that single, and he's going to lift Duncan up and then back trip him and sky lift him right there for a 2-point takedown. That's how you're going to beat the throw right there. Jake Hush now up 12-1, scoring a lot of points after scoring only 2 in his 2-1 overtime win to start the tournament, and only scoring 2. He scored 4 points in 2 matches. Now he's up to 12 points, so he's trying to make up for it right here against the sophomore from Norwalk. Again, this win will put him on the podium on Saturday, but the way he's wrestling right now, opportunity for Jake Hush to continue to climb the ladder, the possibility of going all the way back up to third. 1:11 and counting right now, third period. Hush up 12-1 over Tristan Duncan from Norwalk. Hush now riding a tight waist on the right. Now he bumps over to the left. Tight waist with the left, chop with the right. Knee slide by Duncan, and Hush is going to let him loose for 1-point escape. 12-2, 54 seconds left to go. After Jake Hush gets to get in there and hand fight, Zach, don't give Duncan anything to tie up with. There's a long single shot by Hush back in on that single to the left side of Duncan. He's going to lift Duncan up and then back trip him, take him down to the mat for a 2-point takedown. Now 14-2, 35 seconds left to go. Hush takes a peek at the clock. Now a hard tight waist. Hard tight waist. I thought Hush was going to let him loose again one more time. Just ride him. Tight waist, head lever. Stay behind those arms. 23 seconds left to go. Jake Hush on his way to the medal round here. 16 seconds away from it. Hard tight waist. Duncan tries the knee slide to a stand-up. Now a long switch by Duncan. And Hush catches him with an overhook and an underhook. And off the edge of the mat they go. No point exchange there. Duncan again trying to get underneath the arms of Jake Hush. And coaching staff, the Bobcat coaching staff there, saying just that, Zach. Now you want to hang back right here.
Yeah,
tight weight, yeah,
absolutely. You gotta stay behind the arms right here.
There's a stand-up by Duncan. He's going to score 1, but that's going to do it. 14-3, major decision. Nice win there, Jamie, for Jakey Hush.
Yeah, it really was. Just coming out, like we said, he had that momentum after watching Elijah Demmer win his match and comes out on fire right off the bat. And what a great job as 4 out of the 5 Bobcats that came down here to this tournament are going to finish on the medal stand. So great job by the Bobcats here. Obviously they would like to have more. They would like to have Dawson Bierman standing on the award stand come tomorrow night, but not going to happen there. So we're going to take a short break. they're gonna finish this entire round, and then they're gonna come in with the Class 1A wrestlers. We will not have a 1A wrestler until 126 pounds. It'll be Bowen Munger of Starmont taking on Trey Shuck of Sibley Cheaton. And then at 100 and the next one is not until 160 pounds, and that'll be Spencer Amling of Edco taking on Drew Ventiker of Bedford Lennox. And then at 182, Quentin Reckemer of North Lynn taking on Cole Clark of Lisbon. And then at 220, it'll be Luke Recker of East Buchanan taking on Easton Fleshman of West Lyon. So stay with us. We will take a break and come back with our Class 1A wrestlers right after this from KMCH Sports.
The staff at Bone Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bone Camp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop by the Winthrop Locker for a large selection of award-winning bacon, sausage, jerky, a variety of broad steaks, and more. Visit them online at winthroplocker.com and on Facebook.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving the Manchester, Delhi, and surrounding areas with all their real estate needs. Call Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck in tournament action from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
C&J Dirt Works in Delaware is here to help you with your tile work, new construction, rock hauling, and more. Contact Chad at C&J Dirt Works to help you with your spring and summer projects, offering free estimates.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Community Insurance in Edgewood is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action for all of your auto, farm, business, and home insurance. Community Insurance in Edgewood, cheering you on to victory.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, the world's largest provider of crop inputs and services. Contact Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop to profit from their experience.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Himes Awards provides high-quality awards and custom laser engraving for any occasion. Himes Awards, located inside the Pro Shop of Lightning Lanes in Manchester. Stop in or go to himesawards.com.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the U.S., is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. With access to the most diverse genetic and trait offerings in the world, Beck's provides farmers with the right products for their farm. To place a Beck's seed order, contact your local seed dealers. Don and Lori Kuhn in Coggin, Corey Fobb in Piasta, and the Aurora Elevator.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the game. Best of luck from everyone at Hillside Sports Bar and Grill in Monticello.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan is the go-to spot for all of your farm equipment and servicing needs. A servicing dealer for farm and outdoor power consumer lines such as Bad Boy Power Mowers, Bush Hog, Woods, Dixon, Kohler engines, Big Dog mowers, and more. Ellis Implement and Outdoor LLC in Coggan wishes the best of luck to all area athletes.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Moyle Rental Services has the equipment you need to get your jobs done, from skid loaders to high-reach forklifts, man lifts, and more. Stop by and speak with Jason at Moyle Rental Services on Rocky Ridge Road in Manchester.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Come to the Palace Saloon in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere while cheering on your favorite teams. The Palace Saloon in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams!
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor with a wide range of services for residential, commercial, agricultural, and sales, installation, and service of solar and wind energy systems. Contact Wolf Cool Electric in Delhi today for a free estimate.
Put a little South in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
Rivers Edge Construction wishes all the area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester today.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Angela Weinkoff with Wapsie Insurance Services in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Wapsie Insurance Services can come up with a plan for you.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Anyone can win a game, but it takes a lot more to be a champion. It takes hard work, dedication, and teamwork. That's what the athletes and teams of the area bring to every game, and it's what Champion Seed does as well with its all-star dealer team. Don't just play, play to win. Plant champion. Finish stronger.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Barron Motor Supply is proud to support all area athletes and coaches. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Barron Motor Supply in Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood would like to congratulate Al Bushaw on his retirement after many years in the parts department and welcomes Gene Miller to the staff. The parts open house is coming March 11th through the 15th at Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
KMCH weather brought to you by Cork and Bottle. Always happy to serve you. They're a full-service wine, beer, and liquor store, and they do special orders. They also carry ice, LP gas, pop, gift items, and more. Stop into Cork and Bottle to check out their specials right on the east end of Manchester and visit with Rick and his staff.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast for your Friday. Mostly sunny sky to start us off, mostly cloudy to finish the day. Look for a high in the lower teens. Wind chills will remain below zero the entire day. Mostly cloudy tonight, down around zero for our low. Turning partly cloudy for tomorrow with highs up around 20. Snow develops later on Saturday night into Sunday. By the time it's done Sunday, around 3 to 5 inches looks likely. That's your latest TV9 First Alert forecast. I'm meteorologist Kai O'Mara on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Local sports on KMCH brought to you by Three Rivers FS Company, your partner for growth solutions. Fairway in Manchester, Citizen State Bank located in Manchester, Monticello, Strawberry Point, Winthrop, Ryan, Hopkinton, and Nubiana, member FDIC. Bob Stephen Motors, your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. And Gel
And welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back along with you. Our coverage today brought to you by Regional Medical Center, the City of Manchester, Rivas Well Truss and Lumber, Bulacek's Landing, Beaton Bender Manufacturing, Leonard Muller Funeral Home, Heiberger Insurance, and GMB Bank. Bowen Munger going to take the mat at 126 pounds for Starmont here in the second round consolation. Munger taking on Trey Shuck of Sibley Ocheyedan. Kind of ironic that these two would meet, because in the original bracket, they were supposed to wrestle each other in the first round. Quick update, Jacob Moore from Denver was a winner by fall in his consolation round match. So Moore advances with a fall at 120 pounds. He will be a state medalist for Denver.
And Quincy Apple losing his match 16-4, so he'll get knocked out of the tournament. Well, we are underway on mat number 2. The red mat to our far right, and Trey Shuck, the junior from Sibley Ocheyedan, at 44-3 now, taking on the fine freshman from Starmont, Bowen Munger. These two are two peas in a pod, long, lanky, 126-pounders. And Shuck, the junior from Sibley, and Munger, the freshman from Starmont. Low shot by Shuck as he's in deep on the right ankle of Munger. And Munger trying to reach back and get a scramble out of it. Got to be careful that you don't get thrown in a cradle here. And we're going to get potentially dangerous. Good stop by our official. And keep your feet moving. As Coach Munger in the corner says to his young son there. 104. Munger in a staggered stance. There's that low single shot by Shuck again, right to the left ankle of Munger. And he's going to pull his head out this time and pick up a 2-point takedown. Is Trey Shuck from Sibley Ocheyedan. 49 seconds and counting. Tight waist by Shuck on the left, chop by the right. And looking for a chicken wing on the left is Trey Shuck. And Munger doing a nice job with hand control. Shuck now sitting on the left ankle. And a nice stand-up. Munger trying to get to a stand-up. And Shuck is going to drop right back in on that low left leg. And try to go over and under with the left leg of Munger for a tilt. Munger's going to wisely chest down. And Shuck will go right back to a tight waist. Munger working some good hand control from underneath. Shuck just content to ride parallel from behind. We've seen a lot of that, and the referees have been letting it go here, guys. There's a switch attempt by Munger. Let's see if he can cut the corner on Shuck. Now he's going to try to grab that right leg of Shuck and pull it back underneath as Shuck stopped the switch. And that's going to do it for the first period. Good movement there by Bowen Munger to end the first period there, Zach.
Yeah, it really was good movement there by Munger. You know, he got taken down, almost got taken down that first time, was able to fight it off and get that potentially dangerous. But right there, great job by him continuing to move once he got underneath.
Well, it's going to be Munger's choice. He's going to defer over, and Shuck will take neutral. And Munger's going to have to keep his feet moving there. As 2-on-1 now, a long single shot by Munger. Front headlock now by Shuck. Good job by Munger controlling the right elbow. Now snap and spin by Shuck. He's going to cover up the hips of Munger and pick up a 2-point takedown as he hits a go behind. So now Bowen Munger will have some work to do back underneath of the long, lanky, and appears to be fairly strong Trey Shuck from Sibley Ocheyedan, the Generals from Sibley. 127 and counting. Second period. Again, you win, you stay in. You lose, your season is over. And for Bowen Munger, he's 4 points away from tying this up. But Trey Shuck, very tough on top, gentlemen. Long, lanky, using his leverage to his advantage.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get underneath him right here. And he's taking a long shot and having him heavy on your head. And then all of a sudden right now, he's heavy on the head and the neck right now as he's on top of Munger.
He's riding a ball and chain as he had the right arm of Bowen Munger threaded between his legs and looking for a tilt. Munger wisely lunged forward to break the grip of Shuck, take the ball and chain off. Now Shuck will reach back and pick up the left ankle of Munger. Now Shuck goes through and over and under the old Oklahoma ride, and he's got Munger on his back for a 1,001 count trying to set up a cradle. Munger's going to wisely bridge out, roll back to his stomach, and again, those long levers by Trey Shuck from Sibley have been frustrating to the freshman from Starmont. 26 seconds and counting. Munger chose down to start this period and has not even been close to scoring an escape as Shuck has been brutal on top, grinding Munger, keeping the pressure on his head, shoulders, and arms. There's a sit-out turning on the edge of the mat by Munger. Tries to face off Shuck for a 1-point escape, and Shuck will Shuck will push him off the edge. The Munger's choice to start the third period. And I don't think you want to go back down underneath. There's a roll by Munger trying to get some points, and Shuck's going to tilt him. Boy, oh boy, Munger tried to roll through, and Shuck went to a tilt, and that's going to be it for time. It's going to be a 3-point near fall as time expired. Munger tried to roll through, and Shuck sagged, and took 3.
Yeah, and, you know, that's tough to give up those points, especially right at the end of the period there like Munger did. And now he's going to go back, got to go neutral here and try to find something feet to back.
Well, he's leading with his left leg and reaching with his left arm, and just as he does, Shuck's going to dive right back in on the low single. He's going to elevate Munger. Munger over the top of Shuck, trying to get to a scramble. Shuck's going to pop his head out and tie up the legs of Munger for another 2-point takedown. It's now 9-0 with 1:38 and counting, and Shuck's going to cut Munger loose. Opportunity for Bowen Munger. We saw that with Demmer. If you got a victory offense from your feet, that would be a great time to hit it. There's the tap and go by Munger in on a deep double. He's going to try to elevate Shuck. As he does, Shuck goes over the top of Munger, grabs his right heel, and in a scramble situation we go. Now the length of Shuck's going to step behind the left ankle of Munger, spike that heel. He's going to pull himself around the backside. Trey Shuck will score a 2-point takedown, and now the score is 11-1 with 1:10 left to go. So Trey Shuck in our program was not seeded. That's 6th seed. Might have been a 6th seed, not sure. And now Munger finds himself on his back as Trey Shuck slaps a double chicken wing on the freshman from Sarmont. 48 seconds left to go. Might be a fall there by Shuck as he stacks up Munger. Munger trying to roll out of it, and that's going to do it in 5:18. Trey Shuck will win by a fall in 5:18. So Bowen Munger's first experience at the state tournament. I'd say, Jamie, as far as a valuable experience, you come down here as a freshman, you lose your first-round match to very good Helgeson from Lake Mills, and then you pin Justin Garcia from West Central, and then you lose in this Consolation quarterfinals to another good wrestler from Sibley by fall. You got to chalk that up for experience and then build on that for next year.
Yeah, and coming down here as a freshman, you know, and maybe I'm not sure if what Coach Munger was expecting out of his freshman son this season, but to come down here and get here as a freshman might be maybe he's not something he was expecting, but now that he's been here, he can rely on Bowen to take this experience and come back even stronger next year. So look forward to seeing Bowen down here again next season. But we're going to have a short break, and our next wrestler will be at 160 pounds. It'll be Spencer Amling from Edco taking on Drew Ventiker of Bedford Lennox in the second-round Consolation. So before we take a break, remind you our coverage today brought to you by Home Indeed, Above and Beyond Home Health Care, Quick and Handy, Tauke Motors, Brides and Weddings, Dupaco, Gosling and Company PC, and the Manchester Press. We'll take a break and come back with Spencer Amling. Right after this, you're listening to the Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships from KMCH Sports.
Food always tastes better when made by the fireside. Stop in before or after the game and enjoy some appetizers, a sandwich, or one of their delicious pizzas. Fireside Pub and Steakhouse, a warm and comfortable atmosphere in Manchester.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play as they understand all the hard work it takes for a winning season. Good luck from all the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt with the City of Manchester.
If you are planning a new construction project, you should contact the knowledgeable sales team at Revoswell Truss and Lumber in Marion. With over 150 years of experience and free delivery to almost anywhere in eastern Iowa, Revoswell Truss and Lumber is the trusted choice for building materials.
Welcome back in to the Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vasky, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back along with you. We're going to have Spencer Amling taking the mat for Edco. Coming up here on, what mat did you say, Roger? 7?
Mat number 7, Jamie.
So Amling, the senior for the Vikings, he will be taking on Drew Ventiker of Bedford Lennox, the number 2 seed, who was upset in the quarterfinals by Carson Tenold of Don Bosco.
And Jamie, over on mat number 2, an upset there. Andreessen from English Valley is pinning Caleb Krall. He was the number 2 seed, I think, coming in from Wapsie Valley. Krall going down now, knocked out of the tournament. Caleb Krall was the number 2 seed, so he got knocked out of the tournament right there. All right. Ventiker from Bedford Lennox, 32-2. There's a 2-point takedown out early as he locked up a far side fireman's cradle and set Amlin on his backside. Now he's got a butcher. He trapped the right arm of Spencer Amlin. Ventiker upset also last round, so he's coming in like a man on a mission right here. And Spencer Amlin's going to have to stop do something to stop the momentum by Ventiker. As Ventiker picked up 2, and now he's going to pitch Amlin on his back. He's got a Turk in, then went crossface to far shoulder. Amlin's going to roll through. Nice job by Spencer. He rolled through, got himself off his back. It's going to be a 3-point near fall by Ventiker. Amlin's going to roll through, and let's see if he can work himself out of the situation. Ventiker underneath, and he's got a hold of the right knee of Spencer Amlin. Amlin draped over the top of Ventiker. Might get a 2-point reversal out of it if he can straighten his right knee. Ventiker now goes down to the right heel of Spencer Amlin, and he's hanging on for dear life as Amlin's trying to come around the back door from left to right. Might get a stalemate right there. Our referees have let these guys go here for a long time. Finally, there's a stalemate right there. Boy, that was a long stalemate. Amlin almost pulling himself around the backside for a 2-point reversal, but Ventiker held on to that right heel, and the referee let him go there for about 10 or 12 seconds. Usually that's a quick stalemate in that situation. Nice stand-up by Amlin. He scored 1. He drops in on a single. He's got the left leg of Ventiker. Let's see if he can finish it. Hard whizzer by Ventiker. Now he's going to step over Amlin. Ventiker with 2, and he's got Amlin on his back. Spencer Amlin trying to roll through as Ventiker draped over the top. I thought that was a quick 2, but our official's going to call a 2-point takedown and get Ventiker a 3-point near fall. Now Amlin elevates. He catches the right leg, the right knee of Ventiker as he tries to go behind him. And we're going to get 3 near fall, and we're going to get a stoppage as the period is over. And it's going to be 10-1. Spencer Amlin, there's some work to do as Ventiker from Bedford Lennox is going to defer. And let's see, Drew Ventiker might go to the blood table there as somebody's bleeding. Our referee's going to stop it right there. So Ventiker, yes, he will. He's got a mat burn on his eye or just below his right eye. So he'll go to the trainer. So, Jamie,
we got coming up
match.
Yeah, absolutely. You knew that was going to be tough coming in against the number 2 seed, but Coach Hanna over there talking with Spencer Amling and Coach Struble just trying to find some things to work on here. Is again, now you're down 10-1. You got to battle back and get back in this. Start leaving it all on the mat here. You don't want to be wrestling your final match of your career. We're going to have Quentin Reckemer coming up here for North Lynn in just a second, taking on Cole Clark of Lisbon.
Well, we got the blood taken care of. Amlin's choice. He's going to go down to start the, there's a 1-point escape. Nice sit-out, turn, and stand-up by Amlin. And he's going to score 1 here. And there's a fireman's carry by Ventiker in deep, and he's going to get the 2. Now he's going to post the right arm, keep the right arm, and he's going to pick up 3. Amlin finds himself down 15-2. And we can quickly see, Zach, how Drew Ventiker from Bedford Lennox coming in at 31-1 got the number 2 seed.
Yeah, he's really tough, and once again, anything can happen down here, so getting upset, you're seeing several upsets here in the last few rounds, so you can really see how good of a wrestler Ventiker really is at 31-1.
So another sit-out turn in by Amlin, who's going to try to get to his feet as he does. Ventiker threads his right leg in between the left leg of Amling, trying to set up a Chalice out of this. And Ben Tiger, Amling does a nice job kicking that leg free. He's going to come to his feet again for another stand-up for a one-point escape, 15-3. And Ben Tiger trying to set up that fireman's carry again. He's going to shove Amling off the edge of the mat right in front of the Edco coaches. Coach Coach Struble there saying no tie-ups. No tie-ups. Stay out of the fireman's carry. There's a low shot by Amling in deep. Let's see if he can finish it. He's got his head trapped between the legs of Ben Tiger. Let's see if he can finish it. He's going to try to come out the back door. He's going to pull the right knee in. Ben Tiger in a scramble reaches down and grabs the right heel of Spencer Amling. Amling trying to scoop the leg of Ben Tiger. He does. Pulls himself around the backside for a 2-point takedown, 15-5. 22 seconds left to go. Amling up on top, riding tough. Hard chop, tight waist with the right chop. Ben Tiger now trying to come to a sit-out, knee slide to a stand-up. Bump forward by Amling, takes Ben Tiger back down to the mat. 8 seconds left to go. Now Ben Tiger works that right leg out. Now Amling trying to throw a Chalice as he's got his right leg threaded inside the left leg of Ben Tiger and over around his head. He's going to try to pull him over, cross his back in that Chalice, and that period's going to run out. 15-5 in favor of Drew Ben Tiger from Bedford Lennox.
And I like the way Amling continues to work here. You know, he was down 15-2 after one period, and he's battled back and really done a great job in this second period, just kind of battling back, or that second period, just kind of battling back and not giving up and just laying down in this match.
Well, here's Drew Ben Tiger trying to set up a spladle on Spencer Amling. And he's got his right leg threaded, his left leg, Ben Tiger, he's got his left leg threaded inside the right leg of Amling. Tried to go over the top and around the body and set that spladle up. Now a far side half Nelson by Ben Tiger. He's got Amling on his back. He's going to pick up 3 for the near fall. Now Ben Tiger trying to curl up. Amling's going to roll out, but it's going to be a 3-point near fall for Ben Tiger. And that's going to do it right there. Drew Ben Tiger from Bedford Lennox, the fine junior, will end the career of Spencer Amling. But Jamie, Spencer Amling having a whale of a final end of the season. A good conference tournament, good sectional tournament, outstanding district tournament, and you get yourself to the state meet, and you just come up short from the medal round.
Yeah, and you know he broke his hand in football season and was able to, you know, he didn't get a lot of time wrestling this season, and you know, to come out and get into the state meet and without, you know, a lot of matches in on the year and really not really getting a chance to get your feet wet throughout the season, he really did a great job getting down here to the state meet, and you know, he won a match down here, and so got to be happy, nothing but happy for Spencer Amling coming out here and getting a win in the state tournament and finishing off a fine career at Edco. We'll take another short break. They're calling 170-pounders. We'll have Quentin Reckemer up at 182 coming up in just a second, taking on Cole Clark of Lisbon, and then we'll conclude this round with Luke Recker of East Buchanan. Stay with us. You're listening to the 2019 Iowa High School State Wrestling Championships from KMCH Sports.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
into the state wrestling tournament. Quentin Reckemer going to take the mat here for Northland. Over on mat number 2, again, Reckemer at 182 taking on Cole Clark of Lisbon. Can you win? You are going to place. If you lose, your season will come to an end here.
Well, we've got a Tri-Rivers matchup with Clark and Reckemer, and over on mat number 1, we got Mason Wickman from Alburnett up 2-0. So got some good Tri-Rivers wrestling here, Jamie, on mat 1 and mat number 2. Reckemer and Clark. I'm not sure if these two met in the conference finals at 182, but they've tangled. Clark, a very good sophomore from Lisbon. Of course, Reckemer, a very good senior from Northland, having an outstanding senior campaign. And again, one of these guys is going to stay in, and the other one's going to have to chalk it up for the season or their career. 110 and counting. Gabe Pauley, Quentin Reckemer losing a hard-fought match to the top seed, Gabe Pauley, 5-2. We'll see if he can come back here against the sophomore Lisbon Lion, Cole Clark. Hard collar tie by Clark, retie now by Reckemer. They're in neutral position. Clark trying to set up a shot. Reckemer doing a good job moving his feet. Inside control now by Reckemer. Reckemer with the collar tie with his left, trying to snap the head down of Clark, trying to move him to get him out of position. There's a long shot by Reckemer. Clark with an underhook. Now a double underhook. And now a nice snap down. Reckemer just missed the handle. A snap and spin on Clark. And Reckemer just came up inches short from hitting that go behind. Showing some great quickness right there.
And these two have wrestled twice this season. The first time they met, it was a Cole Clark 2-1 tiebreaker 1 victory over Quentin Reckemer. And then in the Tri-Rivers Conference final, it was Quentin Reckemer with a 7-3 win over Clark. So they have wrestled twice now this season.
Well, they're meeting right here in the quarterfinal round Consolations for the medals here. You know, the rubber match, what a better place, what a better venue than the Wells Fargo Arena to settle the score here. So Quentin Reckemer and Cole Clark knotted up at zeros after one period, and it's going to be Clark's choice. He's going to choose down. So Quentin Reckemer's got some work to do to score some points here. Cole Clark now on all fours, trying to work some hand control. Reckemer going side to side. Might get a stalling call against Cole Clark. There's a knee slide to a stand-up by Clark, and he's going to dent the scoreboard first with a one-point escape with 1:40 and counting left in period number 2. Hard collar tie by Reckemer. Reckemer's been trying to hit that single to the right side of Clark, and Clark now was leading with his left leg and keeping that right leg back. Now he's going back to leading with his right leg, but he's using his head, his hands, and arms on the shoulders of Reckemer to keep Reckemer away. 1:15 and counting. Long shot by Reckemer, but he's not clearing the arm, Zach. Cole Clark still has that hard collar tie on the right side of Reckemer, and Reckemer hasn't done anything to clear off that collar tie.
It's a square stance by both of them, just kind of dancing out in the middle of the mat. You'd like to start to see some motion right here, and you're starting to see a little bit of circling, but just mostly pummeling.
Yeah, a lot of good heavy hand fighting here by both of these wrestlers. Clark up 1-0. They are forehead to forehead, now sliding ear to ear. And Clark now trying to get inside position on Reckemer, and Reckemer is going to push him away. Now a hard collar tie by Clark, a retie now an underhook by Reckemer on the left side. Now we're going to get stalling against Clark for backing up. He's in reverse gear as Reckemer's got that underhook on the left side of the sophomore from Lisbon. He's going to try to lift that underhook and drop in on a single. Momentarily had the back of the knee on Clark, and Clark's going to kick that knee free. So back to action we go. 15 seconds. It's going to be Reckemer's choice to start the third period. I'd imagine he'll have to go down. Then this thing is going to be settled on our feet. We'll see if that's the way it plays out. 3 seconds left to go on the clock, and that's going to do it. Third period, Reckemer's choice. And let's see where it decides. Yeah, got to go down, I think. I think there was just a little bit of hesitation there by Reckemer. I'm not sure if he wanted to try to go neutral, but no takedowns. Gonna try to score one at least here, Zach, and tie it up.
Yeah, and who knows what happened in that match, if it was a takedown and then back to your feet in that conference championship, or no, that was 7-3. It would have been the first time they saw each other. So once again, 2-1 score. You don't really know how that panned out, but maybe he knows that he's tough on top.
Well, he is tough on top as Clark has Reckemer belly down. Reckemer tried to come with a stand-up, and Clark with a hard, tight waist. Now Reckemer, nice knee slide to stand-up. Clark's going to lift and return. Reckemer pulls his knees back underneath them, trying to work some hand control. He did a great job. Quentin Reckemer did a great job getting to his feet. And no hand control there as he left a gap for Cole Clark to tie up his hands and lift and return. Now stand up. Now nice escape by Reckemer. He's going to split the hands of Clark. Now we're at 1-1 with 1:21 left to go.
Over on mat number 1, it's going to be Luke Recker of East Buchanan. He's going to be taking on Easton Fleischman. Recker, a sophomore, 32-11. Fleischman, the freshman from West Lyon Inwood, is 28-13.
You know what? That's a tongue twister there, Jamie. I'll tell you, that's a big freshman from Northwest Iowa. So great match going there. We'll stick here with 54 seconds left to go here on mat number 2. It's 1-1 with Clark and Reckemer. Going to settle it right here. There's an underhook now by Reckemer, and he's driving Clark backwards. Clark tries to drop in on a single. Looks like Reckemer's trying to set up a throw here as he's got an over and under on. Clark's got an over and under. Clark's going to try to drop in on a single. Off the edge of the mat they go. Coach Brad Bridgewater. Underhook, overhook, and pull him down to the front. Coach Bridgewater is trying to encourage his senior to stay in the tournament here. 1-1, 26 seconds left to go. Clark's going to drop in on a single. And he's got the left leg of Quentin Reckemer picked up. He's going to drop in on it. Hard whizzer. The right leg of Reckemer. Hard whizzer by Reckemer. Clark's now going to try to sit Reckemer on his right hip. 10 seconds left to go. Clark really trying to work that single. Good defense here by Reckemer. Clark now trying to lift and return Reckemer. And with 2 seconds left, that's going to be a takedown. 2 seconds left on the edge of the mat. Quentin Reckemer is going to lose 3-1 and get knocked out of the tournament. Oh, boy, you wrestle 5 minutes and 58 seconds, and then you lose the match right there, gentlemen, in the last 2 seconds. Cole Clark shot when he needed to, Jamie and Zach, and I'm telling you what, that's going to be another tough one for one of our area wrestlers to have to stomach.
Yeah, it is. And, that Reckemer, like you said, he was right in it and going to lose on that last second takedown. We saw that with Dawson Bierman. His wasn't last second, but, last few seconds of a match where he got knocked out. So Reckemer going to end a fine senior season at Northwind, as in his senior season he went 30-7 and ends his career at Northwind. Over on mat number 1, Luke Recker was in on a deep shot on Easton Fleischman, but ended up getting a stalemate out of it. So with 7 seconds left to go here in this first period, still no score between Luke Recker and Easton Fleischman.
I'll tell you what, a couple of good-looking 220-pounders over there. One's a sophomore in Recker, and Fleischman, the freshman from West Lyon. Jamie, we talked about how hard it is for freshmen to jump in the starting lineup at those upper weights, and Fleischman, 28-13 as a freshman at 220. That's a pretty tough opponent there.
Yeah, it really is. And so Recker's going to have to. He's a young wrestler too. Sophomore wrestling in there at 220 pounds, and he's won a match down here. So see if he can come out from underneath this. He's going to choose down to start this second period.
Now we'll see what the coaching staff from EB is going to encourage his youngster here. As Recker will get set. They went off the edge of the mat. Recker tried to sit out, turn in, and Fleischman just pushed him off the edge of the mat. So stand-up attempt by Recker. Hard, tight waist by Fleischman from West Lyon. The Wildcats from West Lyon Inwood. And Fleischman with an inside wrist on the right. Double inside wrist on the right. There's a nice stand-up by Recker. Let's see if he can split the hands. He's going to have to drop his weight. Lowers level. There's warning against Fleischman. Fleischman's going to let him go. Nice job. There's a long single shot by Recker. And he's going to square off and catch the right knee of Fleischman. Let's see if he can lift it up. Over the top is Fleshman. Recker's going low on the heel, and he's going to try to. There's a Splato by Fleshman as Recker's trying to fight out of it. Recker's trying to post. He's got his right arm posted, and he's going to turn that into a 2-point takedown. Boy, that was some strength and flexibility right there, Jamie and Zach, to fight out of that.
Yeah, he shot in, and like you said, when he reached down for the leg, he was going to go really low with it and try to pick it up. But Fleshman, for a 220-pounder, throwing a spladle in, just about had Recker decked there, but he was able to come around and pick up a 2-point takedown and go up 3-0 here in the second period.
Yeah, it's only 32 seconds left. Now Recker's got a cradle in on Fleshman. He's going to step over the top. Got to be careful as Fleshman has the ankle hook of Recker. Recker trying to get off. Now there's a cradle by Luke Recker. He's got Fleshman on his back. 15 seconds left to go. Recker trying to adjust, trying to put that bottom knee in the side of Fleshman. And I can't see the official standing right in the way. Can't see where the shoulders are. Recker's going to try to reload that, Zach.
He's not going to get that fall right there because he had that left shoulder above his shoulder. So there's no way he's going to get the fall there. But a very nice job of getting 3 back points right there, going up 6-0 going into the third period.
And it's going to be Fleshman's choice. He's going to choose neutral. There was no hesitation at all. So it looks like Fleshman is, he likes to throw. He likes to get in those scramble situations. So if you're Luke Recker, Jamie, you got to attack low level and get some really good hand control in neutral position.
Yeah, you really do, because you know Fleshman's going to be looking to go upper body and try to score a lot of points in a hurry. So like you said, you got to be careful here if you're Luke Recker.
And Recker's going to jump right in on the restart as he went off the edge. He's going to jump right in on a low single to the right side of Fleshman. Let's see if he can pick that up. He's got both hands locked around the right knee of Easton Fleshman. Let's see if he can pick that up. His head's to the outside. Going to have to be careful there. Going to cut across to a double as Fleshman draped over the top of Recker. He's reaching for that right ankle, trying to go to that scramble situation. Recker's going to pull his head out. He might have a leg jerk in. Boy, he's got to sag and keep his hips down. Recker looking for a Turk. Maybe some back points. 2-point takedown by the sophomore from East Buchanan. So Recker looking to join Taylor Fox on the medal stand. 103 and counting. Taylor Fox in the semifinals tonight. That'll be a good one. 55 seconds and counting. Recker on top. Now we're going to get stalling against Fleischman. And that's going to be 1 point for Luke Recker. Now 9-0. 46 seconds and counting. Recker on top. Being very physical now, using those long levers. Hard crossface from right to left. Right across Fleshman's nose. And draped on top. Going to shove that elbow. Luke Recker's going to shove that left elbow. Look for a butcher off of it. Now maybe a crossface cradle. Had a crossface cradle looking at it. He gave that up. Just being content now with 20 seconds left to go. Now a butcher by Recker. Let's see if he can circle the head of Fleshman. He is. He's circling the head. He's got to get his chest up on top, Zach. As Luke Recker's head is posted on the mat, but he's turning Fleshman for some back points. If he could work his chest up on top, he might get the fall.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he doesn't power roll right there, because if you get that head stuck underneath there, you get rolled to your back also. A nice job of readjusting, getting back on top.
Hey, there's Luke Recker, the sophomore from East Buchanan, winning 12-0, Jamie. Outstanding job. I'd like to see you put Luke Recker on your lap now and try to rock him in the rocking chair. As you said, you used to babysit Luke Recker earlier.
He wasn't that little. But no, nice job by the sophomore Luke Recker there coming out. He's going to be a state place winner in his first season down here at the state meet, his sophomore season. That's a pretty impressive win right there over a freshman, Easton Fleshman of West Lyon. Well, that's going to do it for our area kids here, as we will do a quick recap of our session here today. We start in Class 3A. And a tough day for Dawson Bierman of Western Dubuque, losing 2 matches today. He was pinned by Drake Ayala of Fort Dodge in the quarterfinal round in 1 minute 48 seconds. He then came back and lost 10-8 against Jackson Bresson of Ankeny Centennial. So Dawson Bierman will end his career at Western Dubuque. 152 pounds, Elijah Demmer was losing right up until the last seconds of that match. A hip toss on Kyle Heffley of Iowa City High, and Demmer picked up a fall in 5 minutes and 59 seconds. Coming up later, he will take on Owen Towers of Urbandale in the Consolation quarterfinals. At 160 pounds, Riker Karimsky of Western Dubuque with a 3-1 win over Hayden Friedrichsen of Urbandale. Coming up tonight in the semifinals, Karimsky will take on Jacob Herman of Waverly Shell Rock. 170 pounds, Jake Hush of Western Dubuque losing 3-2 to Blake Underwood of West Des Moines Valley. He then went to the backside and picked up a 14-3 major decision over Tristan Duncan of Norwalk. Coming up later in the Consolation quarters, he will take on Dakota Southworth of Cedar Falls. 182 pounds, Devin Ludwig reaching the semifinals as he was a 10-1 major decision winner over Destin Schroeder of Newton. Coming up in the semis, he'll take on Brett Mower of Glenwood. And in Class 1A, 113 pounds, Aiden Noonan with the upset over second-seeded Brooks Meyer of Denver, winning by fall in 1 minute and 47 seconds. Coming up tonight in the semis, Aiden Noonan will take on Hagen Heistan of Logan Magnolia. 126 pounds, Bowen Munger of Starmont. The freshman ends his freshman season up at Starmont as he lost by fall to Trey Shuck of Sibley Ocheyedan as Munger finishes his season. Bowen Munger finishes his season at 36-11.
Nice job by Bowen Munger, Jamie. Jamie, a great job. Again, we talked about the availability of the freshman coming down here. Great job at weight class 132. Nolan Noonan, again, winning by a fall in overtime over Gabe Lewis. Gabe Lewis from Denver was the second seed, and Nolan Noonan stayed with it. He won by a fall in overtime, 7:41 total time. He's going to take on now in the semifinals tonight Logan James from Underwood. So nice job there by Nolan Noonan.
138 pounds. It was Grant Hager, the senior for Beckman, with a 3-2 win over Lawson Losi of Riceville. Coming up tonight in the semifinals, Hager will take on Nick Hamilton of Underwood. 152 pounds. Also in the semifinals is Brady Henderson of North Lynn. Henderson was a 17-4 major decision winner over Cameron Black of Newman Catholic. Coming up in the semifinals tonight, he will take on Benjamin Smith of Iowa Valley. 160 pounds, tough match to come back on for Spencer Amling as the number 2 seed got upset in Drew Ventiker. He then went to the backside and defeated Amling 20-5. So Spencer Amling's career at Edco comes to an end here today. 182 pounds, another tough day for an area wrestler, Quentin Reckermer. Excuse me. With a 5-2 loss to the top seed, Gabe Pauley of AHSTW. He then went to the backside and lost 3-1 to Cole Clark of Lisbon. 195 pounds, Owen Grover of Beckman with a fall in 356 over Carson Waddle of West Central Valley. Tonight in the semifinals, Grover will take on Chase McLeish of Newman Catholic. 220 pounds, Luke Recker of East Buchanan was pinned in 52 seconds by Nick Gase of Alta Aurelia. He then went to the backside and won 12-0 major decision over Easton Fleshman of West Lyon. And then at heavyweight, it was Taylor Fox of East Buchanan with a 3-0 win in the quarterfinals over Barrett Pitt of Logan Magnolia. Coming up in the semis tonight, he'll take on top-seeded Aaron Olson of Missouri Valley. And that is going to do it for our coverage for now. We will be back starting at 2:30 with our Class 2A wrestlers as they will wrestle their quarterfinal round, and then we'll come back, and after their quarterfinals are done, we'll wrestle the Class 3A semifinals and third-round consolations. Semifinals will be on the inner formats. Consolations will be on the outer formats, and then the Class 2A will come back and wrestle their second-round consolations. As a big day coming up, already a busy day, but coming back, we've still got a lot more wrestling action coming your way as we will get underway once again this afternoon at 2:30 with Class 2A and 3A. Our coverage today brought to you by Riker Shoes, Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant, Teresa Turnus Realtor, Hart Ridge Clubhouse, Newhouse Construction, F&M Bank, Georgian Auto, and American Realty. So for my partners, Roger Reed and Zach McCool, this is Jamie Vaskey saying so long from the Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines. Again, we'll be back at 2:30 as you've been listening to the 2019 Iowa High School Wrestling State Championships on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Home Indeed in Independence is the go-to spot for all your remodeling needs. Whether from the ground up, an addition, or a kitchen remodel, they are your complete solution center, helping you make every day extraordinary. Stop in their beautiful showroom today. Home Indeed in Independence is proud to support their area athletes.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
When time isn't on your side, pick up some Godfather's Pizza at Quick and Handy. Try their new large slice and diced pepperoni with 3 different cuts of pepperoni for just $13. Add an order of large cheese sticks for just $2. Quick and Handy at the intersection of 13 and 20 in Manchester and at their other convenient locations in Epworth, Cascade, and Lamont.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Brides and Weddings, the staff strives in making dress shopping a special event and will make each bride's dream come true. They also carry bridesmaid, mother of the bride, and flower girl dresses, and of course, tux rentals. Stop at Brides and Weddings in Manchester today.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Gosling and Company in Manchester, providing customized, responsive, and outstanding professional accounting services for individuals, businesses, and nonprofit groups throughout Northeast Iowa for over 75 years. Best of luck to all athletes from Gosling and Company.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.